I don't know what the hell they're doing over there. But oh, they're bringing out flag. Okay, all right. Let's kick off the fight companion, folks. Welcome to PFL Battle of the Giants fight companion. I'm Eddie Law. That's Patrick McCorry. Brett Cagle will be joining us here soon. The newest member of Cageside Press. But we're going to go ahead and do a fight companion here for the PFL pay-per-view. If you guys are wondering, UFC is actually kicking off right now. If not, it should have already kicked off the prelims for that card. But PFL has started their broadcast for the pay-per-view part, and they're just bringing out flags. Like they're just like rando dudes walking out with flags. I'm not sure why. Come on, Don. You could do better than this, Don. That was a Germany flag, right?
I've not got it on yet.
Is there? I think there's a German guy or a German fighter on this card, on the main card.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's fighting whatever the Russian name is. I can't remember the name.
All right, so then this is Switzerland.
Double Dinov or whatever.
Yeah. Oh no, this is Wales. That's a Welsh flag.
It's kind of funny that the UFC's prelims are on at the same time as PFL's biggest card of the year.
The Brazilian flag. I ventured. I almost bet that that they might outperform PFL today.
I wouldn't be shocked. Also because the UFC is much easier to find than the PFL.
Easier to find, easier to watch. It's just easier overall. Like PFL, I know people were texting me trying to find out where to watch it. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, guys?
Dude,
how you doing?
Pretty good.
All right,
bringing some flags out right now.
Yeah, they're just walking out with just flags, and I was trying to figure out what the hell's going on. I was like, they're gonna go through everything, but no, they're just doing.
Now they've got Gronk. Okay, I've just seen Gronk.
You saw Gronk. Oh, do you have the aerial? What do you call it? Hawani Vision.
No, I don't. I'm on just the normal stream, I think.
Event?
Who does he have on there?
The whole event?
Does he have some guests on there and stuff?
He must do. Is this for the whole event?
What?
The Helwani thing.
I have no idea. I think that'd be too much because he had Gronkowski supposed to be on there. I think Chael's supposed to be on there. I don't know who else is supposed to be on there, but a bunch of people are supposed to be on there. And I don't know. This is a fun little thing. Now they're doing, I think, the Saudi national anthem. I want to say that's what they're doing. Oh yeah, that's what they're doing. Everyone's standing up.
Okay, here. Helwani Vision. Chael Sonnen, Jake Paul, Megan Anderson, Tim Welch, Rob Gronkowski, Tyron Woodley.
Yeah. We got some people in here. Dave, what up? What up? What up? Everyone loves a rando, dude. Dave, y'all don't know Dave. Hit up Dave Frets on I guess they call it X, but on Twitter. Fucking solid follow.
Great. You got Paul Hughes in this one, Pat?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
I'll always root for the Irish boys.
There you go. GT's asking, is Ngannou?
I think Paul's very, very good. So
yeah. GT's asking, is Ngannou fighting? Ngannou? I think Ngannou says Ngannou, whatever. Ngannou fighting? What time? I would venture to say it's going to be a couple hours before he gets on there.
Yeah.
And then is the fight starting now? The main card is starting now.
6 hours.
With PFL pacing, 6 hours. Although, who knows? It's might be maybe they'll surprise us because it's pay-per-view. Allegedly.
Randy Couture coming out with a belt.
Yes, sir.
All the fighters represented. Randy Couture, the former UFC heavyweight champion.
Whoever's got the audio, who's got the audio going right now?
That's me. I'm trying to turn it down 1 second.
You're good.
You want it turned down, yeah?
Yeah, just so we don't get like copyright struck on audio. You won't believe the kind of shit YouTube does.
Oh no, I know, and I've gotten it. Dude, I got a post-fight interview at an event taken down because there was music on in the background from a guy walking out.
Dude, I covered Jake Paul versus Anderson Silva here in Phoenix, and all of our pre-fight scrums were had audio behind the music, unusable, completely unusable. GT goes, thanks, Francis found it. There has been literally zero promotion of this. Yeah, no one. Honestly, people still didn't know up to today there was PFL on.
Yeah. I thought some of the pieces they put out were decent, like some of these hype videos and stuff during the week, but not many people saw them. They should have been paying ESPN and people to promote them.
while you're watching this as
Something,
well,
man. Like,
and you have been
here,
to a lot
Patrick, Patty, I'm gonna mute you till you figure that out. All right.
and,
Just send me a text when you got
Yeah.
that muted. Yeah, but no, you're right. And honestly, like even this like, stuff they're showing right now, where it's Renan and Francis in the middle of a city, almost like King Kong and Godzilla. Like that's fucking cool. But do something with it. Don't just throw it out there and be like, let's just hope people see it. Like it's complete garbage. And then Don wants to go on every single interview he does and talking about we're co-leaders. Like, no, you're not, dude. Like you can't. Here's the thing. You need to do all the little things right to get to that level. And you're doing very few little things right. And you're trying to hit home runs like that. It's not going to work.
What happens if Francis loses tonight?
That's exactly what I was going to ask, dude. That's the main question. What happens if the one guy who your entire promotion's hung on, say whatever everyone want about Jake Paul, we have no idea what he's doing, but your entire company is hung on this one dude coming in and having a savage knockout. If he gets knocked the fuck out, who gives a shit about Renan Ferreira? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it reminds me, kind of like Kimbo Slice and Seth Petrozelli. Like Seth Petrozelli knocks him out, and then Elite XC doesn't exist in, a year from then.
Right.
But hopefully Francis can come back here and rebound and, put some of the stuff that he's got going on behind him.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
here is Octagon better than PFL?
Do you think so?
Like talent-wise, their roster?
No.
Dude.
I
Some
don't
of
know.
our guys are really, really, really good. Like they've got some prospects. Like obviously they've got Losan Keita, Shamrock.
I love Shamrock, dude. That guy needs to have he needs a bigger stage, but he's fucking great.
Dude, Eddie. He's my favorite interview.
Yeah,
I'm lining one up with him now for his fight in December. He was texting me that I should have a journalist fight. I think I showed you the screenshots. He was like, dude, I'll train you. Yeah. And he wants me to fight this one journalist. I won't say the name, but Shem hates this one journalist. He's like, dude, fight this guy. Like, dude, he outweighs me by 50 pounds.
You outweigh him by 50 pounds?
He outweighs me.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Freaking. Well, I mean, you just lost 44, man. You could put back 50 muscle back on. You'll be all right. GT says it's not too bad of a card, mostly ex-UFC people. 1, 2. Yeah, somewhat. I mean, over the card's pretty solid. It's
I mean, you got some good prospect. I mean, guys coming up here, McKee, Eblin, like those are top of the food chain people. So,
like, I'm big on Paul Hughes. I love Paul Hughes. Like, the UFC fucked out not signing Paul Hughes off the rip, and they'll get him eventually. But I'm hyped to see Paul Hughes fight, especially against AJ McKee.
Yeah, I am too. I just don't know if it's too much too soon for him.
We'll find out. Paul's confident. I'll give you that much. Paul's confident, motherfucker. Phil said, "Oh, what up, Phil? What is PFL doing with this opening? They were doing the flags and all that. It's again like trying so hard to be different that you just kind of do some. I hate to use the word corny, but corny, right? Yeah. Now, if you do like what Pride used to do, I get hyped every time someone does a Pride type of opening where the fighters come out on stage, right? Even if you don't have I apologize, I always forget the lady's name, but the lady that screams out all the names and everything. Even when like if they don't have what's that?
I think it's Lynette Harding or Lynette.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Yeah. But even when they have her, like they don't have her, just having all the fighters up front, fireworks behind them, let the crowd appreciate them. Like that's a lot of fun. To me, that's fun. But and again, I'm an old head, so I've been watching since the Pride days.
Did you like it when Bellator and Ryzen did it a couple years ago? They had the Pride opening and like replicated it.
I'm old, so the nostalgia was like overloading. I was happy as shit seeing that. I loved it. It just reminded me of the old days and stuff, and especially seeing guys like back in the Pride days, and I seen Nick Diaz get called out and stand up front on the stage. He's my favorite fighter of all time. So, all right, let's see. We got a walkout going on now. We got AJ McKee versus Paul Hughes. Paul Hughes making his
PFL website's down.
Come on, Don. GoDaddy.com. It's cheap. Go get it. What you doing, bro? I clown Don Davis, but it's not because I dislike the PFL at all. Okay, I clown Don Davis because Don Davis like does shit that should get him clowned. I mean, like
he takes shots.
Yeah, he takes shots, and no one sees him. Like the most he gets is Dana clowning on him at a fight night post fight press conference. That's it. You know what I mean? Like dude, like, you're gonna hashtag Dana scared? Like, come on, bro. Who is giving you this shit? Like, stop. Come on, bro.
Whatever social media intern is giving them these ideas should get fired.
Yeah, just stop today.
Or at least I hope it's an intern, not actually him.
I hope it. Yeah, God, if it was actually him. All right, looking back at Paul Hughes coming in on a 12-1 record, former Cage Warriors. I want to say former Cage Warriors champion, right? I'm right on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
In on a 6 fight win streak, wins over Bobby King, Fabiano Silva. He's got a win over Morgan Charrier, which is funny. I forgot who it was that was talking about how Morgan got signed to the UFC and not Paul Hughes. And it started a whole Patty Pittman, thank you. And it started the whole thing with Patty and your friend, the one dude you did like a what was his name?
Taylor Lochran.
Thank you. Yeah, I still, you know what's funny?
What did Patty call him? Major Chip Hazard.
Yeah, Major Chip Hazard. Which again, I'm almost 40. Fucking immediately knew who he was. I was like, oh shit, he got him good with that one.
Dude, I didn't know who he was in the moment. Lee had to show me his phone.
Bro, I knew immediately. When he said that, I fell the fuck over. I was like, yo, Major Chip Hazard. And then you put the pictures together, you're like, that's exactly Major Chip Hazard. Now, how Patty knows Major Chip Hazard, I have no idea. But either way, respect for that, Diz. That was fun. All right, well, let's go ahead and let's go over Paul Hughes real quick. Brett, what are your thoughts on Paul Hughes?
I think he's athletic. He looked good against Bobby King, but going against a guy like AJ McKee, we saw how good his ground game was against Clay Collard. He's fought aggressive guys in the past like Spike Carlisle. I don't think that Spike and Paul Hughes are the same talent level at all. But I think this might be too much too soon for him. But if he goes in here and picks up a big win, this is kind of historic. He goes right into a title shot and an opportunity against Usman or Magomedov. So this is a really big fight.
Massive fight. Patty, what do you think about Paul Hughes?
Dude, I think it's great. I think the win over Jordan Vucenic he had, was it 2 years ago? I think that showed a lot because look at where Vucenic is now in the UFC. Had a very close fight with Graham Kutikaladze on short notice. Both high-level fighters. If you watch their first fight, even though Jordan won, it was a split decision. It was a very, very good fight, very technical. I've been back and forth on this fight. I think Paul Hughes' decision is very possible.
Okay.
I don't really feel like a finish is going to happen, but you never know. But yeah, I swing either way on this fight, but I would lean towards Paul Hughes.
Yeah, AJ McKee making his way towards to the cage as we speak, pulling up his record, 22-1, veteran of the game. He's been around for a long time. former Bellator champ, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Featherweight.
Yeah, exactly. Had a lot of fights, and in fact, those wins over, that he had, championship wins and wins over Pitbull and all that. Even though he, I think he lost the rematch, but still, even then, like back then, he was like a rising star. He was talking big game, right? He was just like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna headline a pay-per-view, all kinds of stuff, and then that, he loses to Pitbull. Still puts off, 4 in a row after that, but he just hasn't felt like the same. Mm-hmm. So, Brett, what are your thoughts here on AJ McKee? Do you think, like you said before, is this too much for Paul Hughes and McKee too experienced?
Arguably, I think he won that fight with Patricio Pitbull. He was sucking down a lot of weight to get to 145. Here at 155, he looked good against Sidney Outlaw. I was at that fight in Chicago, and he honestly won that fight off of his back with elbows. He's dangerous wherever the fight takes place. World championship level experience here. Yeah, something that really sticks out to me, Paul Hughes was mentioning that, McKee is maybe past where his prime was. McKee's 29 years old. I think that his best days are, right now and in front of him. So I think AJ McKee's a top 5 talent in the world. And if Paul Hughes can come in here and pick up a win, it's going to be really impressive.
All right, Patty, as Michael C. Williams is announcing the fighters, your thoughts on AJ McKee. What do you think a win here does for him?
I think obviously he would fight Usman Nurmagomedov next. But I feel like his time in the PFL Bellator era is coming to an end. I wouldn't be surprised if he had a Kayla Harrison type move to the UFC. A lot of hype. If he gets into the UFC, do you put him against a top 15 guy? like they did with Kayla Harrison. Is he as good as Kayla Harrison, right? Everyone thinks Kayla Harrison's going to win the title in her next fight if she does fight Juliana Pena. Does McKee get a top 10 shot in the UFC if they sign him right away? What do you think?
What do you think, Brett?
I think he'd match up pretty favorably against a lot of the guys at 155. If we look at Moicano, who's kind of going on a run right now, Jalen Turner, those type of guys, I think he'd be right in there. You could throw him to like a Benoit Saint Denis out of the gate, kind of like how they did with Michael Chandler and Dan Hooker. You know, maybe throw him to a guy in that 10 to 15.
Dan Hooker would be a fun fight.
Yeah. And I mean, there's a lot of guys that he could potentially go in there and compete against. And I think he'd honestly compete well against Islam if given the opportunity.
All right, Diamond, you're out of the third man in the cage. I don't know exactly where you guys are on your pay-per-view purchases.
I'm on the referee.
All right, me too. All right. Either way, I won't react too crazy. Something crazy happens. Round 1, here we go.
Austin Lane's also currently out wrestling Robelis de Spain.
Yeah,
Really?
I'm not surprised. Right to the middle, Paul Hughes. Oh, AJ's throwing out body kicks and stuff. Paul Hughes catches it. Throws a 1-2. I think the left hand landed.
Oh, I'm behind you guys by a bit.
Okay, yeah, don't worry.
I'm behind you a little bit, Eddie.
Okay,
like maybe like 3 seconds, 5 seconds.
gotcha. AJ working on the outside. He's using that Jones kick to the oblique. I like that. I mean, you know, a lot of people don't like it, but if it's legal, use that shit. Let's see. Live odds, McKee's a -210 favorite.
Where's your clock at?
418 for me.
420.
Okay. Well, Paul Hughes gets frosty. AJ McKee, makes him pay for it. Ooh, AJ going single. Oh, he faked that single. Goes up to the clinch. Lands a knee to the body. Elbow up top. Going off up top. Paul weathered it. Ooh, big knee to the gut from Paul Hughes. AJ grabs a single leg and he's trying like hell to drag him to the ground. Stepping over, getting behind him a little bit. He's going to try and drag him backwards. Paul knows it. Fighting to get an underhook. He's got a wizard for now. He's going to use that wizard to stop this takedown. How good is Paul Hughes wrestling? Oh, he just got kneed in the nuts and he just complained to the ref. Anyway, but how good is Paul Hughes wrestling?
Is looking good.
So far, so good. Yeah.
He's very good in the clinch. I don't know about his ground game itself.
Got it. AJ's looking to land knees up top.
He's very good at striking off the clinch. He's got a nasty head kick in Cage Warriors from the clinch.
Oh, that's right.
That's one of my favorite knockouts of all time.
Mm-hmm. All right, AJ dips down, looking for a double, doesn't get it. Goes to body lock, still that wizard though for Paul. So he's gonna be able to at least hold AJ off for now. I'm impressed with Paul right here. AJ's trying real hard to get him down. Elbow up to AJ tried to left hand up top. Might have glanced a little bit. Paul reverses position. He's trying to put AJ on the fence, and he does. Aiden needed the body for his troubles, but AJ gets the hell out of dodge, and we're back to striking. Oh, Jesus. Sorry. You'll see in a second. Not super crazy, don't worry.
Paul Hughes is timing his knees really, really well.
Yeah, AJ McKee had a knee sandwich on that one. He still survived it, but we're back on the clinch again on the fence. This is going to be AJ. Yeah. AJ's going to try and get this fight down as fast as he can, and he finally does for a split second. Paul says, hell no. We got a mad scramble. AJ goes to his back. Okay. AJ goes to his back. Paul's on top. AJ's switching hips, throwing up kicks, trying to land it right on the chin here. Paul's like, yeah, it's cute. Holding off here, leaning back.
Oh.
Paul trying to drop and land some shots up top is not working out for him so far. Oh, man, that up kick barely missed Paul's face. We got a scramble, Paul. Oh, AJ's going. He tried to go knee bar. Then somewhat tried to get into like a heel hook position, couldn't get it, and now Paul's back on top. I think AJ's getting.
Oh, good ground and pound.
Yep. I think AJ's getting a little bit surprised here by Paul Hughes' ground game.
Paul looks good. He's a good athlete.
Yeah. Oh, shit, that's a crazy story.
Are you guys at about 120?
I'm at 110.
115.
Yeah.
So we're all 5 seconds apart from each other.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Freaking out when me and Fred Kirby do these for like main, like co-main and mains for UFC cards. We're usually behind like this, and he always like I'll react and be like, "God damn it, dude, I haven't seen it yet." My bad, dog.
This is a Paul Hughes round.
Remember that from when we did the sphere card?
Paul Hughes is dominating this round.
Yeah.
Like AJ's just accepting the bottom position here. It's not like he's like worried that Paul's going to finish him here, but he's looking for and going for a single with 33 seconds left here in the round. Paul sprawling like the seasoned blue belt. Not dissing him. That's like blue belts. We sprawl like psychos. Let's see. AJ bails on it, gets to his feet. Paul grabs his foot. Oh, G gets into the fence, lands a knee to the body. Handstand on top for a second. AJ with the left hand. Paul just put his left fist out there, and AJ ran into it. That was kind of funny. Body kick for AJ. Paul catches the foot. Knee to the chin. Jesus. On a flying knee from Paul. Right hand. Drops AJ McKee. AJ's down. The round should have ended like 10 seconds ago.
The round's over.
Okay, but tell me that wasn't like an extra 10 seconds in that round because of the ref. Am I wrong on that?
Dude, Hughes is timing his knees so well. Like, it's been on every entry.
Yeah, that's got to be.
That's
like
right?
15 seconds, Eddie.
Right. Yeah. Marguliata must not have heard shit. Or they didn't sound a horn or anything.
He's talking about it, too.
Jesus.
When AJ goes down.
What a mess.
You can see Dan Marguliata look back like, oh.
Right.
Man, Hughes just walked through the left hand of McKee and just landed a bomb.
That was nice. Nicely put, too. But, that right. Oh, he put him down so hard. God damn. God.
How did he eat that?
With some ketchup and sauce, bro. That shit hurt. Nicely done. All right. Cristiano Ronaldo in the crowd. All right. Part of he actually is on a soccer team out there.
Yeah, he is, yeah. Al Nasser.
All right, round 2.
That was about as impressive of a first round as you can get from Paul Hughes.
Absolutely.
Right. Ronaldo in attendance.
Yes, sir. I got a Ronaldo jersey from way back in the day. But it's a Portugal jersey.
Good, I was gonna say if it was a United jersey, I'm not the Cape side.
You know what's funny? When it comes to European teams, I'm not. I don't have a team. Like usually, whoever has a Mexican on it, I'll go with it. So when Chicharito was part of Man U, I have a Man U jersey in my closet somewhere. But just from him, I'm not like I don't have like a team because I just don't get up early enough on Sundays to catch those games, bro. Spinning heel kicks to the body from AJ McKee.
I'm not seeing a lot of head movement from McKee.
Yeah, McKee's not trying to eat those shots anymore. I guarantee that. Oh yeah, he's not moving. Yeah, no, that's why he got hit with that right hand. So clean. I'm really wondering what the game plan is for McKee, other than just take him down, because he hasn't been able to get him down in his, on his terms, and Paul's just pressuring and literally leading everything right now. Dude, Paul looks laser focused.
Just walking him down.
Yeah. Couple feints here and there. Body kick from AJ again. Yeah.
Why are they wearing Bellator gloves though? Like I understand they're on the Bellator roster, but like,
oh shit,
that's a good point.
Should they be wearing PFL gloves?
That's a good point,
dude.
I didn't even notice that.
How? Yeah, I didn't even realize that until right now.
This isn't Bellator Championship Series.
They got Bellator shorts too.
McKee went high with a head kick, barely missed.
Yep. Another right hand from Paul. Dude, AJ's having a hard time right now.
Yeah.
Like a real hard time.
He looks stiff, man. His movement doesn't look, quite as it has been.
Exactly. Check it out. Live odds. Hughes is the favorite now, -520. By the way, that's about as good as my betting knowledge is. I can't bet worth a shit. Okay. So nobody asked me for
Kerman in here.
Yeah. So nobody asked me for
fucking. Me and him would argue the whole time if he was here.
Who?
Me and Garrett.
Oh yeah. Garrett's probably argues with himself, dude. All right, Agent McKee puts Paul on the fence here, tries to dive down for a double leg, doesn't happen. Again, Paul with that whizzer. He's just, he's just so good using that thing so far. It's either that or AJ just doesn't have enough to take him down. Who knows? But he just looks, like Brett said, he looks stiff, looks slow. And if we're honest, he doesn't look like AJ McKee.
I mean, that right hand, that had to affect him a little bit. I don't know if he's still trying to shake that off a little bit, or
he might be still trying to shake it. Oh, here we go, throwing hands. Paul really wants to land that knee again. He knows it's there. 1-2 there for AJ. Another 1-2. Boom! Big shots from AJ McKee. Dude, Paul goes body and then a left hook up top. Yeah, AJ shakes his head like, nah. That usually means yeah. Come on, bro.
Ooh. Good couple 1-2s by AJ McKee.
Yeah, you saw those. Yeah, they were nice.
Good inside leg kick by Hughes.
Yeah. And a nut shot from AJ McKee.
Ooh.
AJ just,
right hand by Hughes.
Yeah, it was nice. So AJ hits in the nuts, and again, this is like the second or third time that AJ's landed to the groin section, and Paul has complained about it. That tapped the cup, but it wasn't like oh no, never mind. That was pretty good. Side kick to the nut. Not really
stopping the clock. Or okay, they let it run to 111, but
I'm telling you right now, dude, it's disorganized as shit right now. All right, time in. Coming up in a minute. Another body kick. Ooh, nice left hook from Paul Hughes there off the AJ body kick. 55 seconds up in the round. Paul
I don't think he's recovered from that left hook.
No, he just ate another big left one, then knee up the middle. And AJ's trying to get him down again. AJ finally gets him down on a scramble. AJ on top. 40 seconds up in the round, but Paul Hughes trying to get to his feet. AJ's trying like hell to keep him down. He's got that left leg of Paul Hughes laced up with his right leg. That ankle of Hughes is going to be the thing stopping him from getting that leg out. But right now it's just about making Paul carry AJ's weight. Because with 20 seconds left, even if you get him down, it's not going to win you the round. You're not going to have enough time to land any kind of damage.
I don't know if you guys are also watching the UFC, but Austin Lane has dominated Robelis to Spain, like, embarrassingly.
I was expecting
just taking him down?
It's just taking him down for 3 rounds, and Robelis has no answer. Like, he's lying in full guard.
I was at the Waldo Acosta-Cortez matchup, and Cortez was pitching for the Cincinnati Reds 5 years ago, and then he somehow can take Robelis to Spain down. So I don't know how you don't work on the takedown defense, but
for real,
I'm going to lose
maybe
some money
that's
on
my
that
journalist fight. That's my journalist fight, and I just take him down.
It depends who you're fighting. If it's someone bigger than you, absolutely try to take him down and get top position.
I'm talking about Robelis.
Oh shit, I don't know.
No, he knocked me out in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that.
You eat a shot before you start in there.
I've got a glass chin, man. I'm done.
I saw some people talking shit about Ben Davis and Oscar Willis for their fight at BKFC. No, like I know both those guys. They're fucking cool dudes. And
dude, Oscar hits hard as well.
Yeah, dude.
I know that from his MMA fight. He hits hard.
Oh yeah, no, he's a motherfucker.
How old is he? Is he like 31?
Oscar's not old at all. He's not in his 20s anymore, but he's definitely not like 40 or anything. He's got to be early 30s.
Yeah. I mean, Ben's probably like what, 24, 25?
Yeah, Ben's a kid.
That's what I'm saying. It's a grown man versus some,
No, I used to call Muay Thai fights in Phoenix with Ben here in the hood area of Phoenix. He and I used to call Muay Thai fights with him for a while. And then when he started getting all these big opportunities, I was like, holy shit. So I texted him the night of the fight. And I was like, hey, man, have a blast. Good luck. And he's like, thanks, brother. And then he goes out there and gets blitzed. I'm like, shit. Hey, look, man, I'm proud of you anyway, bro. Good job.
He kept getting up.
Dude, he wouldn't quit. That's the thing about Ben. He don't quit. All right, 4:30 left in the third round. And AJ knows he's down. He's going for it. Shoots for a single. And we're back on this dance where we're trying to get him down. AJ laces the left leg. He's trying to suck it in. sucking that left leg, but Paul's doing a real good job of putting a lot of weight on it, and then using his wizard to put pressure on the right arm of AJ, not giving him that leverage that he needs.
AJ needs a finish here, though, doesn't he?
100%. Yeah. And he knows it.
100%.
So I don't know if he's going to try and go for a sub or get ground, go ground and pound, but he absolutely needs a finish. Like, winning this round's not going to do it for him.
No.
I almost feel like desperation. Ooh, left hands up top from AJ McKee. Paul scrambles and gets AJ down. AJ on his back, and Paul standing holding the left ankle of AJ's. AJ keeps waving him on like, come into my guard, bro. Like, come on, dude. If I'm Paul, I don't do that on purpose. Paul lands a couple shots down low and then gets back up. AJ back to his feet. Paul tried to time a knee, missed it. I think AJ knows he's going to lose. He just has a look on his face like shit. AJ left hand, 1-2 from Paul, misses, and then AJ gets in on a single leg and gets him down. When Paul just pops back up, he springs up like a bunny. It's kind of funny. Just down and pop back up, down and pop back up. It's not even hard for him. 3 minutes here for Paul Hughes to score a major upset, in my opinion.
Yeah, this would be huge.
Anyone know how many fights he has left with PFL?
I think he signed a big contract.
Oh, shit.
So,
yeah, if he wins this, they're going to put a lot of stock into him.
Yeah.
Well, him versus Usman is very interesting, especially with his takedown defense. Like his clinch defense, and then I think Paul Hughes' clinch striking is really excellent. So I think we've seen that tonight with the knees.
AJ standing on the back. They're standing. He's on the back of Paul here on the fence, just trying to scoop a leg, and he's running out of time.
Yeah,
like he's running out of time.
Ronaldo doesn't look impressed.
What's that, Brett?
I said not real sense of urgency from McKee.
More of a sense of just like, shit, I'm done. Like he knows it's over.
Did you hear what his dad was telling him in between rounds? Was he telling him he needs a finish or anything?
No, I didn't hear it. No. Ooh, spinning backwards for AJ McKee. Nothing out of it though. Paul kind of smiled at him. Paul dodges the attack, goes with the uppercut, and it just goes after AJ. Tries to land a knee up top. Everybody missed everything, but both these guys are tired at this point. 140 left in the fight. Nice little uppercut there from Paul as AJ ducked in. Another uppercut for Paul. I mean, AJ's not going to be able to chew anything today. That's constant uppercuts right there. Nice little right hand in there. AJ McKee's starting to flatten here. He's running out of time and gas.
Yeah.
His dad still coaches him, right, Antonio?
Yep.
That dude was a dog in his day. AJ, dude, that was the most like desperation shot ever from AJ off the fence. He's tired. 1 minute.
I mean, this has really been flawless from Hughes. Like 3-0 goes in there,
super
takes the guy
impressive.
out. Like, that's impressive, man.
It's super impressive. 100%. What are you guys thinking? 30-27s all around?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mostly because I got to make the graphic on this one, on all these.
Yeah, I gotta type an article about this one real quick.
Oh, this one's good, yeah. All right, AJ finally gets the back again, but 20 seconds left in the fight, it's over. Still trying to get the takedown with 12 seconds left. Yeah, again, shoots another takedown. Come on, bro. Big knee up top for Paul. And again, it's like that's the longest 10 seconds of all time. But that's a fight. All right. What do you think there, Patty?
Yeah, I thought it was going to be closer, but Hughes is just a top tier fighter. I think he's proved that tonight. I want to see Nurmagomedov Hughes right now.
Yeah, I think that's got to be next.
That's a very fun fight. It has to be. But I don't know who. I would lean again after this. Like I'm much more confident in Hughes winning that fight.
Yeah.
But isn't Usman matched up with Shabili?
Ooh, is it?
Oh,
What'd
they
you
just
say? I'm
cancelled that Paris event. Isn't Usman matched up with Shabili right now?
Oh, he just beat Shabli in San Diego.
That's
Oh,
right.
Jesus. Oh, I'm mixing everything up, man.
That was
That fight
50-45
was
though.
supposed to be on Paris, though. That fight was supposed to.
Let's see here. All right, I'm gonna mute myself when it comes to reading the decisions. I can get all the numbers down, but that's safe to say that's a dominant victory for Mr. Paul Hughes. Probably the biggest fight of his career, or biggest win.
Yep.
Oh, definitely. I mean, that's arguably the biggest win you can get outside the UFC. One or two of them in his weight class. You know.
Sure, for sure. All right, give me a minute here, boys. I want to mute myself. You guys keep talking, but I mute myself so I can hear the scores.
Yeah, Patrick, I didn't really get a chance to watch him much in Cage Warriors. How many fights did he have there before coming over here? Was he like exclusively fighting in Cage Warriors?
He was with Cage Warriors for a long time. And he won that. So he beat or he lost to Vucenic. And then I think he had one more fight and then fought for the interim title against Charrier while Vucenic was the title holder. And then so they had a rematch. And she was literally like kicked his ass, right? He beat him to a pulp. Won then the title. I think he then relinquished the title and fought 2 fights at lightweight and then signed with the PFL. But he actually made the decision to leave Cage Warriors. So he said, like, I'm going to go out as a free agent now. My contract's done. If the UFC signs me, great. If it goes otherwise, like it has, you know. But he says it wasn't about money. But he said the UFC didn't offer enough or something like that.
I
So
see.
he wants to create a legacy.
Yeah, definitely. He's a top tier fighter. He needs to get to the best promotions in the world. That makes sense.
Oh, you beat guys like AJ McKee. I think that proves a lot.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, you were spot on there saying that McKee, might have been past it. I was saying he was 29 years old, but he looked slow. He didn't look like he normally had been looking. What led you to think that coming into this one?
For me or for Eddie?
Yeah, for you. Like, why did you like have an inkling and think that McKee was going to look the way he did? That was a pretty impressive prediction.
Well, I think Paul's just that good. That's what I mean. Like Paul, I think Paul said it as well. I think Paul said AJ's past his prime.
Yeah.
And then, but I think Paul. The difference is, I think you've got an athlete like Paul in his prime versus a guy on, I wouldn't say out of his prime, but on the tail end of his prime.
Boys, did you guys just hear the scores?
No, we didn't.
I didn't.
Oh, okay. First of all, split decision.
What?
29-28. All of them. What the fuck? I don't know how you don't. For real, like the 20. Dude, they announced it goes, all right, the scores. They go so the announcer or Michael C. Williams goes, all right, the judges scored it 29-28 for so and so. And as soon as he does that, like Paul's face goes, what the fuck? Like everyone's confused. And then he announces that finally the winner, Paul Hughes, split decision. How the fuck? How do you come on, man.
That's
like
wild.
you just robbed that kid of a dominant like narrative.
Yeah,
Just
that was
off the
30-27. He shut out a top 5 fighter in the world.
100%. That was
Yeah,
that's embarrassing
like
judging.
them.
Embarrassing judging, honestly. That was crazy.
Who did sorry, speaking about the UFC, who did Ardelian fight in Manchester again? Did she fight Molly?
Who?
And win?
No, she fought Molly.
What?
I think let me find out. Let's see what we got. No, she didn't fight, but sure, if she fought, I don't know who she fight.
Man, I was there as well. Like,
Yeah,
I have it in a note. I have it in a notepad like 2 meters away from me, but oh yeah, Bruno Brazil beat Molly.
Yeah, Bruno.
Ardalian fought Shauna Bannon.
Right, on super short notice, right?
Yeah, and almost beat her.
I thought she won that fight.
Yeah.
So there you go. All right, first fight down in the PFL. Paul Hughes with a nice win there.
Did they show the takedown statistics at all?
No, I missed that. I mean, if they did show it, I missed it.
Yeah, I'm assuming
it
was like 1 for like 9 or so.
For AJ, yeah. Probably.
I think Paul got 2.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm just baffled. That's embarrassing scoring, honestly.
Yeah,
Did you hear who the judges were? Was it like Sal D'Amato and some of the normal guys?
No, they didn't. Did you even announce it before the fight? Because if they announced it, I have it on mute, so I didn't hear it.
Oh,
but I guarantee it'll be on Twitter.
I didn't hear the scorecards at all.
It'll be on Twitter. Someone will put it up there.
Right. I'm gonna be right back.
Let's see.
are you watching the UFC too, Eddie?
No, I'm only watching PFL right now. No, I won't be able to freaking focus if I have the UFC on. How's it going right now? Do you know? Are you watching or no?
No, I'm PFL too. I was wondering if you were because I didn't know where they were at.
All right, let's see. Get you some. All right, so Austin Lane, dominated the Spain by decision, and then right now it's Melissa Martinez versus Alice Ardelin.
Gotcha.
Melissa Martinez, whose brother just actually got a contract into the UFC, I believe. So,
what do you think about the main event in that tonight? In Hernandez versus Michelle Pereira. I'm liking Pereira, but he's an underdog on FanDuel. It's kind of surprising to me. Mm-hmm. He's on an 8-fight win streak. He's finishing guys. He's athletic and creative. What do you think about it?
I think they gave him the right matchup. I mean, in terms of like exciting for the first round, right? Because as we all know, Michelle Pereira runs out of gas early in the third round, if not late in the second round, right? He's gonna run out of gas eventually. Can he use that athleticism to get a finish? Fluffy is friggin' he's a tank. That guy can fight, right? As hell, dude. He takes anything you give him. So I'm leaning Hernandez probably by decision, but who knows? Pereira's a dog. But I'm going Hernandez on that one. You going Pereira?
Yeah, I'm going Pereira, man. He really impressed me against Poteria. Like in 54 seconds, he knocked him down, did a backflip on him, and then choked him out with a standing guillotine in less than a minute. That was pretty impressive.
I don't think was it Pereira who did the backflip and landed on a fighter after the fight. That was somebody else, right? That wasn't him.
No, he did it. He landed he technically kicked Ihor Poteria in the head there when they looked back at it, but they didn't call it during the fight, though. No.
Yeah. Jeez. Ronaldo in the back hanging out with Francis Ngannou and Eric Nixick. Eric Nixick sitting there like, why the hell is this motherfucker back here? Like, we're trying to get ready to fight, dog.
He's thinking, like, who is this dude?
Yeah, I bet. And the thing is, Eric knows who he is, but he's just probably wondering, like, why the hell he's back there. Jesus Christ, so far. How much road are you on?
Those camera shots must be so awkward because you don't know if you're still on TV, so you just have to sit there for like 10 seconds, like.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. All right, who's up now?
Didn't Don Davis say they're going to spend more money on this event than they did at the Sphere?
Yeah, and Dana called it. He goes, "Yeah, that's a brilliant move."
What did that money get spent for on this? Do you think this looks like
what kind of brag is it? What I don't understand. Like, I spent more money on my card than the event that had the freaking Sphere in Las Vegas for Saudi Arabia.
I think
you kind of saw where that money was going to with the board and the production and all that. Like, I mean, this just looks like last year's PFL at Riyadh season.
Yeah. So from what I understand from watching, because I watched way too many I'm on this shit all the time, right? But I watch like interviews with Don Davis, Dana White, back in the day, Scott Coker, all those guys. Anytime they had an interview, I always watched it because I like to get a feeling of what they're thinking. And what Don's point was that they're paying the fighters, right? So they're spending on the fighters is the idea. The problem here is how much of it's going to Francis. We already know $2 million at least is going to Renan. How much going to Francis and how much going to Eblin? How much is going to Cyborg? You know what I mean? It's going to be top heavy as shit. Those prelim guys did not get 10 grand. Yeah, that's not what's happening, right? So it's a very, here's what I noticed about Don Davis. Because he's an entrepreneur and all that, the guy tries really hard to use rhetoric to his advantage, right? So all that bullshit he put it the other day, where he was like, he said, the PFL is 30% of the top whatever 50 fighters, or whatever like numbers he was trying to throw out there, right? He's just trying to spin. The problem is he's spinning it to an audience that has already dealt with Dana White for 30 years. Like, we know what you're doing, dude. Stop. Like, we know you're full of it. So it's
I think some of the money went to him convincing the Saudis to let him put on this event.
Man, I think honestly, the way they've, I mean, there's been a shit job of promoting this card, let's be honest, right? But the way they've been going about like putting this card together and all kinds of and all this stuff, this seriously does feel like that desperation overhand right from a wrestler, right? In a fight. Like, dude, I'm beginning my ass with this whole fight. I'm just gonna throw his overhand right like a psycho, just hoping it lands. It feels like the Saudis are probably looking at Don like, this better work out. Like, this might be your last shot here. Because the UFC is already getting money from Saudi Arabia. If you guys remember, the Sphere went from Noche UFC 306 to Riyadh season, Noche UFC. What the fuck does Riyadh have to do with Noche UFC? Nothing. Zero. So what does that mean? The Saudis pulled out money. Great. Yeah. At some point, they're going to be like, why are we giving money to Don Davis? Dana's killing it over here. Let's just do this. Get some more UFC pay-per-views or UFC fight nights or whatever in Saudi Arabia, and we're good. But
honestly, they could be using the PFL to leverage like what they want done with Dana, because they've got enough money to where they could probably buy out the PFL if he wanted to and do something like Live. So, I mean, the guy with the most money's got the most power. So.
Yeah. What would you say, Patty?
I hate Live Golf so much as a
golfer. Dude, I can't watch it.
I like golfing too.
I can't even play it, dog. I can't watch it on TV. How you guys watch it on TV?
Yeah.
It's more fun.
I watch the majors. So I watch the majors. I don't watch every tournament, but I'll watch the majors.
All right, Brett, what are you saying? Sorry, Brett, what are you saying?
No, I just said it's more fun to play than it is to watch. Sir.
You'll only catch me at Top Golf looking stupid as shit trying to hit that damn thing. All right, I will fully admit that like I can't golf with the fuck. So real quick, Luke, what up, dude? We are on. I know how to say this fella's names. Yeah, Hussein Kadimagomayev against Zafar Mosen. Zafar looking like he's on all the Mexican steroids or supplements. That's not real. Look at him. I can't. You telling me they drug tested this dude? They probably drug tested him like they weighed everybody in yesterday.
Yeah.
On the carpet. That's fucking weird.
Vorms as well.
Did you guys see that shit where they were like?
He's from not far from where I live.
Who?
Mosen.
Mosen, yeah. This feels like
40 minutes away.
Yeah. This fight feels like they kind of just threw it in there just to have a fifth fight.
Why wouldn't Stotts then be on this main card then?
That's what I'm saying. Mike Beltran, all right, he's not gonna pull the bullshit with the clock. He knows what's up. Powerful beard. My wife won't let me grow a beard like that, dude. I tried to ask her and she wouldn't let me do it.
Dude, just do it anyway.
Dude, there's the problem. She's gonna notice. Dude, I literally sleep next to her every night, bro. She's gonna know. All right, round one. Christ, Mosen is a plus 900 underdog, and somehow this is gonna go decision. Watch. And that's an inside leg kick for Mosen. Hey Brett, while you're typing, go ahead and mute yourself. I don't want to do it. Then,
I didn't know you guys were picking that up.
Oh yeah, so just mute yourself, and then whenever you're done, just unmute yourself. Don't worry about it. Let's see. All right, so Mosen with the pressure here on Hussein. Hussein's taking a sweet time.
Well, actually like, giving up on saying the last name.
The what?
I like how you've given up on saying the last name, Kadimagomayev.
Dude, you just come on, bro. English is my second language, not my first. You need to chill the fuck out. I can't say the Russian shit. Like, I was Spanish first, then English, and I never learned. That's Russian, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah. Well, I learned how to say a lot of these names working in a hotel.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I had a friend of mine that
we had some Georgian guests at the hotel, so I just was like, "How do I say Murad's last name?"
the Walashvili,
And so that's
something
my
like that.
Devalishvili, yeah.
Yeah, Walashvili, yeah. All right, nice little single leg for Hussein here. Mosen tried to fight it off for a second, but it was way too easy. This should end probably in the second round if Hussein actually tries to go for ground and pound, but Mosen using those muscles to literally force underhooks. Hussein with the right leg wrapped up real close, along with the right arm of Mosen. Mosen's getting to his feet though, or trying to, and Hussein just follows him, walks with him, powers him to the fence. But this is gonna help. Should help Mosen, except now Hussein's trying to turn the corner, get him away from the fence. Can't do it. Back to the feet, and we're clinching on the fence. Yeah, I have one of my friends always asks me, he's like, "Hey man, who's fighting this weekend?" And I'll throw out, or whatever Magomedov, and he's like, probably one of Habib's cousins. And I'm like, I can't tell if that's racist or stupid. I'm just gonna go with stupid. Like,
Yeah.
Not racist, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's dumb. All right,
No,
Mosen back to the middle, throws hands. Hussein goes to single leg, puts him on the fence. At some point, Mosen's gonna run out of energy. There's so much weight to carry on in a fight and have to fight off takedowns repeatedly. You should hit up Mosen after the fight on my Instagram and be like, "Hey man, what's the workout plan? I got a fight coming up with a media member at some point." You need to tell me off air who they want to do. Did you tell me already? You told me, right?
I think I just said a description of the guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Don't put it on the air.
I can tell you a screenshot because he was sat behind me at the last Octagon press conference.
Oh, okay. And Shamrock don't like him?
I don't like him either. So. I like the guy he works with.
Yeah.
You can see this. What's up, man? I don't like it.
Yeah. Mosen stuffs a takedown, throws Hussein to the ground. That was all muscle, though. That was not technique. That was muscle. Sorry, what were you saying?
In February, I was at Overhausen, Rockcon. I set up my camera, and I had like the spot for the interview.
Yeah.
And he like tried to push in front of me. He almost kicked over my camera. And I had to go at him. I was like, dude, just wait your effing turn.
Yeah. I've only had to deal with people like that at boxing cards, not at UFC cards or anything.
I had to deal with it again, and for this most recent one, at the press conference, a bunch of fans were getting really rowdy.
Oh, at Octagon?
Yeah, and one of them, like, he kicked my camera, like my tripod multiple times, and I said to him, I was like, kick my tripod one more time.
Yeah.
And he didn't kick it again, so.
Yeah, no, sometimes you gotta stand up for yourself on that for sure. All right, Mosen in the middle, throwing hands.
When you say it in German,
it's
more intimidating.
Yeah, I bet. Oh, nice little up kick there from Mosen. Hussein's just smiling and laughing. I'm like, come on, bro, keep throwing shit. Spinning back fist and hands from Mosen. Still plus 500 underdog, he's Mosen, but inside leg kick for him. Hussein throws a head kick, misses everything, and slips on his ass. Mosen tries to give it back to him. Nope. And that's the round. See, Mike Beltran's not fucking around. He's like, I ain't doing this shit at 15 extra seconds in a round. But yeah, what do you think? I think this card's gonna do as far as buys go.
200, maybe.
I think it's gonna be less than that, bro. I think they'll lie to us and tell us it's many, it's because it's Don Davis who put out their whatever freaking giant number. But I'm not gonna believe it till we see some real numbers, which we're not gonna see because no one does it anymore.
No.
All right. Man, I should have eaten lunch before I started this shit. All right.
I've got 200 calories left to eat today. I have no idea what to have.
Are you counting macros or calories?
Well, I count like protein, carbs.
Oh, so macros. Yeah, macros. Protein,
Yeah.
carbs, fats. Gotcha. I used to do
Yeah,
that's what I, that's how I
uh,
that's how I lost 45 pounds years ago. So that worked out. Now I'm
it was
on.
like I only lost like 7 from January to God. How many days in a row have I tracked now? 170. So
Yeah.
I think January to February, I was just like, oh yeah, I'm eating clean, I'm exercising, and you shave off the puppy fat, sort of.
Right.
But then when you have to actually cut, I lost most of the weight off this. So
Gotcha. That's
yeah,
smart.
200 calories left. I have no idea what to eat.
That depends on what time you're going to sleep. You don't want to go to bed hungry. That shit sucks. Right in the middle with 420 left in the round, second round. 21
It's
leg
like my American
strikes
grandma's
for
here, so
Mosen.
it's all candy.
Oh, well, shit. Body kick for
We used to have,
Mosen.
like loads of Twizzlers.
Yeah, that sugar that'll get you, though. Let's see.
Doesn't help that her husband needs to have sugar constantly. So
Oh, well, shit. So there's sugar everywhere. All right, right into the middle of the octagon here, or the octagon, the cage. The smart cage, you call it smart cage. If you're talking about the main event, I would say give it another. The next 3 fights are championship fights, are 5-round fights. So 25. Give it another like 45 minutes at best. Okay. So I would say come back in an hour. But if you stay on the stream, man, we'll let you know. Or just keep coming back and checking this stream. We'll let you know. All right, Hussein drops in a single leg. Mosen stuffing it.
Mosen's got his arm here. You see this? He's got his arm between his legs.
Yeah. But he's trying to clinch. He's trying to like you grab onto it. And he's doing it for now. Husein's pulling his arm out. He does. But now Mosen's got top position. So that's perfectly done right there. That's good. Good job. Now working in quarter guard. Mosen trying to pop up. Hussein's going deep half. Lost the half. Now he's reaching out for some kind of single leg. All right, back to the feet. But Hussein's not letting go of the single leg at all. He's trying to get that shit back. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, we knew the fight's gonna kind of that was gonna be right. Hussein's gonna go for takedowns repeatedly, and so that's kind of the game plan for a lot of these guys. Dude, Mosen's got to be gassing hard here. He's using a lot of strength to keep himself upright. Lifting the leg up, trying to take him down. Oh, okay. Tried to drag him down, didn't work. Now Mosen's trying to take advantage here, but not much going to come from that. Hussein tries to circle around, get his right leg around the ankle. Nope. Mosen up back to his feet. Mosen going for a throw, gets it. All right. Hey. Okay. Hussein was laughing and smiling earlier. He ain't doing that shit now. Mosen on top. An open guard. Landing shots at the body, landing a shot up top. You thought this was going to be easy, huh? Is Mosen well known in Germany?
Sorry?
Is Mosen well known in Germany?
Frankly, I never heard of him before today. So,
guess not.
Yeah, let me look. I want to see what promotions he's fought for.
Mosen using a lot of pressure here, trying to pressure on the legs here and on the upper body. Hussein's doing all right, trying to land little short shots.
Harry Hardwick. He was supposed to fight Harry Hardwick in May.
For who?
Cage Warriors.
Oh shit! Okay.
So he pulled out.
Pulled out to take this fight.
No, he was supposed to fight Harry in May. So.
Oh, okay. And then happen?
It didn't happen.
Hussein going deep half again, trying to turn on the outside, either get to the back or get to his feet, but Mosen stuffs him.
Well, Mosen's fought on Brave and a lot of like the regional shows around here. So
gotcha.
He lost to Max Koga, who's one of the more popular fighters around here.
Gotcha.
especially in the Frankfurt area.
Nice shot up top there
He
from
was the one
Hussein.
that he was the one that Shem called out when
Right.
when he's fighting the Germany card.
Yeah.
That call out was so funny as well. Because they did a face off and then Max Ko was like, actually, I'm fighting this guy. It's like, oh, okay.
There goes that.
No
Yeah.
point in facing them off then.
All right, 2 rounds in. Who do you
Even
think's
Shem was
winning?
like, oh, okay. It's close, man. I think
Honestly, it's 1-1.
I don't know,
dude.
man. Yeah, it's close.
I think it's-
Brett is everywhere at this event. Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah. Brett's doing post-fight interviews. He's doing behind the scenes.
I was
I haven't seen
discussing
him-
with him too.
Yeah. I haven't seen him on ESPN in a long time. Remember he was on ESPN all the time?
His piece for Ngannou was really, really good, though. They played it.
Yeah.
It was really, really good.
I think
so I texted him right after that.
Oh, what'd he say?
And I said, dude, great piece. And he said, thank you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, he's been doing a lot of work with PFL for the last 2 years or so. Like anytime they do like the weigh-ins and everything on PFLs and everything, he's the one back there talking to the fighters. It's either him or Dan Hardy. All right.
Hey, it's not a bad gig.
No, it's a good gig. All right, round 3.
Sure, I was pretty happy when the Saudi payroll came in.
Yeah. Oh, Hussein tries an uppercut and he's like, nope. Dude, Mosen, you know what? I'm gonna take it all back. That dude looks like he's still fresh.
Yeah, he looked good.
He's trying to throw something. He's trying to land something nasty, but
There's a big physique difference though, isn't there?
Yeah.
Like Kadimagomayev is very skinny.
right.
Well, Mosen's chunky. Like
Big left hand from Mosen down the middle. Oh, and then he drops him with a kick, then a body kick behind it. All right, no more laughing and smiling there, huh, homie? Let's go. Mosen was like, one of us showed up to fight, the other one showed up to joke around. He was saying with a lot of feints, trying to get Mosen thinking. Oh, then he shoots here, single leg. Mosen stuffs it, turns him to the cage, and now we got Mosen on top with Hussein just diving for single leg. Not the most entertaining fight, but right now it's looking like it's going to be an upset of sorts. All right, Hussein turns up, so he hits his, steps up, not going to try and go high crotch, doesn't do it. Mosen tried to throw, but nothing. Mosen's got to have some kind of judo background. Hussein shoots again. Now he's going for double. Can't get his hands anywhere near close here, but tries to lace the left leg and then go single. Mosen gets his leg free.
Trying to see where Mosen trains. Wonder, does he train south or
Mosen? I don't know. Oh, he's saying lifts him and tries to dump him, and so Mosen's like, I know. Come on, bro. Dude, Mosen's a big favorite now. Minus 620. In the live odds anyway.
Zafar Mosen? Thought he posts a lot. Hang on. It's not very clear.
Elbows here up top for Mosen. And the reason I haven't said anything is because Hussein's still trying to get that single leg, and it's not going to work. Mosen literally punches him in the face, and he has to force him to stand up.
I can't find where he trained.
Still trying to look in, yeah. He's got a nice little cut over the eyebrow here, but it's not. Cutman did a good job, and it's not even bleeding. And Beltran breaks him up. Back to the hands. Mosen now minus 810 live odds favorite.
Yeah.
I love PFL, man. It's just hilarious. Woo! Mosen tried a head kick.
He isn't throwing much.
Hussein? No, I don't know.
Yeah.
His game plan was get a takedown. It hasn't worked.
He's throwing 4 leg kicks and like 20 normal strikes.
Yeah, Mosen's gonna win this fight if it stays this way. Oh, big right hand for Mosen up top, and Hussein looked like his eyes rolled for a second. Hussein drops down for a lazy ass single leg. He's hurt. He's definitely hurt. Mosen, I think Mosen knows it. Mosen has like giant eyeballs right now.
He's hurting for a certain. That's for sure.
He's fucking diving for that single leg with coming up on a minute left in the fight. And Hussein likely needing a finish, but who knows with the judges the way they were in that last fight? Who fucking knows how they're gonna judge this one? I would argue Mosen's
the big favorite.
Yeah, right. Let's see.
Random one. Whitaker Chimaev, is that the number 1 contender fight?
Oh, I don't know. I think allegedly. The only reason I say allegedly is because no one's been able to answer that question.
It's just because the way Whitaker and Duplessis was.
Oh.
You know? Or do you do the winner of that fight versus Strickland?
Well, Strickland's next, right?
Yeah,
like that's what Dana said. Dana said that repeatedly. He goes, no, Strickland's next. And he confirmed it. I think a couple contender series pressers ago.
I think Strickland said something about them fighting at the end of this year, didn't he?
They're fighting in Sydney. I just think it's early. It's February or January. I can't remember. I think it's the February card is gonna be Sydney. Because February or January is supposed to be LA, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, that would be the headliner, but would they hope Volk would be back for that then?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. There's a lot of different shit going on right now with this, so I have no idea like what they're planning to do.
All over the place a little bit.
Yeah, like a lot of people thought it was gonna be they were gonna wait till for the winner of Whitaker Chimaev. The problem with Chimaev is when's the last time you saw that guy fight in America? Like
he's a liability, man.
He can't fight. Well, first of all, he gets hurt constantly or gets sick or whatever. He pulls out of fights left and right. But I
wonder if him also being friends with that cadre of
a lot of those guys are though. But I haven't seen some of those guys go back there in a minute.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know enough about politics to really comment on it. To be fair,
Kadirov's he's got his history, man, and it's just a lot of people ignore it because he dishes out a lot of money. You know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. All right, as soon as they start announcing the decision, I'm gonna mute myself and see what's up. Yeah, Brett, are you still writing, dude? I think Brett had this one and the other one and the last one, I think.
Okay.
Fine.
I forgot to take any articles tonight. I was out all day.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, Brett has McKee and he's got the next one.
He got the next fight after this as well.
Yeah. So he had the first one and he had this one. We didn't do a write up for this fight right here.
Okay.
So it's all good.
What was he typing then?
He was typing the Asian McKee one, and then I know he has a couple UFC ones, but I can't remember which ones he got.
Maybe he's got this fight.
Yeah, no, he's not. What up?
I got this Eblin and Edwards fight, and then I got Charles Johnson and Sumadarji in UFC.
Dude, Sumadarji was telling the reporters at media day that he's like, yeah, I don't think Charles is gonna stand with me. And I'm just like, have you watched the last couple of Charles Johnson fights, bro? That guy's gonna stand with you.
He stood with Josh Van. He'll stand with anyone.
Yeah. All right. So the most I can say about this fight that just happened is that it happened because that was not.
Yeah, I was about to ask what happened in that one.
Nothing. Fucking Hussein was shooting takedowns constantly, couldn't get him, and Mosen was landing on him. But the way the judging was in that first fight, who knows what's gonna happen right now?
Yeah, I mean, I know these guys have great records and stuff, but I was listening to you guys while I was typing. Like Patrick was saying, I really didn't know the guy from Germany. And do you think that's really a main card level fight for this event? Like,
no, I'm not really sure why they did that. I think I think the Stotts fight should have been on the main card. 100% should have been the main card.
Yeah,
and not just because now we know what happened. I mean, he got a finish, right? But just overall, it's we already know it's a more entertaining fight. I think that probably was the plan in the first place, and they needed something to drag people on the pay-per-view. All right, give me a second, boys. I'm gonna listen to the decision here.
I don't get the PFL decision making put that fight on the main card, especially after Hughes McKee.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the hype was so, large for Hughes McKee, and this is kind of like a letdown. It's like normally you want to just like keep building into the main event, but
I understand that Hughes McKee being the opener for the card, so everyone gets in early.
Yeah.
Or so everyone starts. Dude, no one's in attendance. What the hell? But no. So everyone starts watching early, but.
Dang, you're right, man. They just panned to the crowd kind of with the lights going around. There's not many people there.
No one here. But I don't know, I don't get that fight. If it was Stotts and can't remember the guy who's fighting.
Renan.
As Breno, exactly, thank you. As the second fight, I would get it before the title fights because Stotts is a former champion, big star. I don't know, man. I like the PFL though, and I'm always critical of them, but I do like them.
Yeah, I do too.
But sometimes, man, it just feels like they shoot themselves in the foot a little bit.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited for their World Championships this year too.
All right, did you guys? Sorry,
I think in November. I think they have it the week before Thanksgiving. The PFL World Title.
They say where?
Gotcha.
I think they're doing it in the Middle East as well.
They got to. They're the ones paying the bills. That last fight went Mosen by unanimous 29-28 all around. So
are they gonna fly out every journalist for that card except me again? What happened for the last one?
Yeah,
the DC card, dude. Eddie
I was
knows
there
how
in DC.
pissed off I was. Oh come on.
So I Brett, you went right?
Yeah, I was there.
I know you went. Like 4 of our guys went. It was fucking hilarious. And I'm just like, dude, what are you guys doing? And then they didn't let anybody but 2 or 3 outlets talk to Francis and Renan.
Yeah, it was. There was a lot of media there. I'd say there was probably 50. I mean, there's probably 40, 50 people there.
Jesus.
Yeah. Even I was talking to James Sweetnam at Octagon, who's a good friend of mine, who got flown out there. Because I was saying to him, did they just fly out US guys? And he was like, well, no, I was there. I completely forgot you were there. I was like, okay, but I don't get it then. If they're flying out UK and European guys, he was like, yeah, there were other guys from Europe. But they had Cageside guys there. I was like, yeah, they had 4 of them. So they could have packed a 5th one in.
It was. I mean, and I talked to those guys. And more interestingly, I talked to people that work for other promotions. I'm not going to name them. But even they were just they did what? They did what? And I was like, yeah. They're like, there's no fucking way.
I mean, I'm really grateful for it. They paid for our
100%.
room. They paid for our room and all that stuff. But I really think that was money that was funded from the Middle East. I mean, I don't.
Oh, sure.
It wasn't like they were flying journalists out there. When I was in Nashville, after Dakota Ditcheva, there was only about 10 to 12 people there. And I think that it was probably the Saudi, Arabian people or Turkey Al Sheikh that funded them a little bit to send us all out there. So
Real quick, as Johnny even makes the walk to the smart cage, to the cage, whatever. Brett, your thoughts on this? How this merger between PFL and Bellator has gone?
So there's a lot of better talent coming over into the PFL. I think that for someone who wants to be a co-leader, I think that they have a decent amount of talent to build on that. We just saw, you're able to take a guy like Paul Hughes, who is known in Europe, but maybe not so known in the United States. And you can throw him to a guy like AJ McKee, who has credibility. And now you have instant fans for Paul Hughes in America as well. So there are some things that I like, about the acquisition, but I really think that the Bellator roster needs to be absolved into the PFL tournament format, or there needs to be some type of clear direction for the company with the fighters as a whole, instead of having guys out in Bellator competing and then in the PFL competing separately. Because, I'd like to see some of these matchups that could potentially be made, across to 145 pounds, 135 and stuff like that. So, but I like it overall. I think there's a lot of great talent that came over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think a lot of it has been because I was talking to some of my friends around the media world, and the only way I could describe it is confusing, because it's just, even who's more confusing than anybody? The fighters. Like, we had a bunch of we've interviewed plenty of PFL, PFL and Bellator fighters, and who've been doing the crisscrossing and everything, and and quite a few of them are just like, I really don't understand how the fuck this works. Like, it makes no sense to me. The cool part that I, obviously, just like you and Patrick, we all three of us have been behind the scenes, is that PFL was able to bring in some of the Bellator staff. I thought that was pretty cool. A lot of those
CJ's a great guy.
CJ's dope. And they brought a lot of guys, or a lot of people. I mean, Michael C. Williams was a Bellator guy only, and now they have him doing the mic stuff only. And so
Mike Kogan, I think, doing matchmaking.
Kogan's still there. All these kind of guys are in there, and so that was pretty cool to see. But in terms of the fighters themselves, it's a mess. You have Bellator series contenders, whatever the fuck.
I think that's good though, because you need guys like Ray Sefo and Kogan that are fight guys that will be able to be in the ear of the business guys like Davis and Peter Murray, because they're obviously successful businessmen and have created stuff outside of mixed martial arts. But you need some the fight guys in the business to be around there to kind of lead you in the right direction, I feel.
I still miss Scott Coker, leading anything. I think Scott was a dope, man. A lot of people, say oh, he doesn't do this enough, or that enough. He did his job. You know what he did? He paid attention to the fighters and the fights. He didn't really worry about what the UFC was doing ever. Which, with Davis, and they can matter if they want to, but I'll say it, that dude does nothing but talk about the UFC. I guess it's weird. It's fucking weird.
I think they think it amplifies their profile somehow. But I mean, I don't understand it. Why would you want your profile to be getting dunked on at press conferences? Because every time you do that and say something like that, there's going to be a guy like me or you that goes and brings it up to Dana, and you're going to get a lot of views off that. And everybody knows what he's going to say. So kind of setting himself up. So
he sets himself up, and the thing is, Dana has not responded the way that Don has been wanting to. So all right, here we go, round one. Fabian Edwards and
Patrick,
Johnny.
You think Fabian Edwards is going to look better here than he did the first time? I know he had that cut on him that was significant, but ended up getting finished.
I think Eblin beats him early.
Really?
I don't rate Fabian too highly.
I see. Is Leon in the corner of Fabian yet?
He's got to be. Oh, nice little head kick in the right hand for Eblin.
Oh, I'm behind you guys by a minute and a half. Then.
Yeah.
1 sec. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. Joshua Silveria is in somebody's corner. I think he's in Edwards' corner. No, Eblin's corner? I can't tell who's corner.
Yeah, they train at
Eblin? Yeah.
ATT.
I love Joshua Silveria. That guy just runs into the wrong fight sometimes. Yeah.
Okay, that really confused me, because Eblin's corner has blue gloves on.
Do they really?
I was looking for Leon. I was like, wait, that's the guy from Top Team. What the hell?
Yeah, Josh, yeah. Nice. Ooh, okay. They're still trading. He even hasn't gone for a takedown yet. He will eventually, but...
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, man. Johnny fights with his ego sometimes. Like when you were watching that Impa Kasanganay fight, kind of hung out too long on the feet with him and, almost paid for it in that first round. He responded and got takedowns in 2 and 3, but last time we saw him, he got cracked a little bit on the feet.
Yep. He's looking good striking, though. I'll give him that much.
Mm-hmm.
Fabian just looks like what would happen if you gave Leon like a couple inches of height and like a little bit of steroids. Just
like 15 pounds and 2 inches.
Yeah. That's what he does. Oh, nice right hand there for Eblin off the body kick from Fabian. It's funny. It's too. Nice big shot from Eblin. Gets Edwards to the cage. Now Eblin's going for a single leg. I'll be really disappointed if Eblin isn't able to finish his fight. Like, for as much talk and ego and confidence as he had.
Oh, that was a big right hand.
Mm-hmm. Knees to the legs from Eblin as he holds Edwards in the cage.
What was Johnny saying coming into this one? What kind of talking was he doing?
The usual shit, dude. Like, he's gonna whoop his ass again, all that stuff. So, and like, and here's the thing though. On that point, exactly. Have you heard anything for like? There was no media day for this one, right? Was there a media day?
I didn't get a virtual media day.
I didn't get a.
So there was no virtual. No, there was no virtual. So I asked about it, and they were like, if there's a media day, will not be virtual for this one. And so then, okay, cool. So someone's gonna have it. Like I know Junkie's there. I think Fighting's there, and a few other outlets, and no one posted any media day shit.
Yeah.
So I think all they did was a press conference. And so there wasn't not a lot of lead up, coming to this one.
The biggest hype video I saw was a grip strength video the PFL posted.
I saw that shit. That was sad.
Don
Davis sitting Cageside, like he's like, yeah, like trying to pretend like he knows what he's watching. Sorry. That makes me laugh. Sorry.
He's whispering in the ear of Turkey Awashik.
Is that Turkey?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Eblin blitzes Edwards, gets him down. He's trying to get on the back here, but Edwards back to his feet. Body lock from behind here from Eblin. Trying to lace that left leg. Not really lace it. He's trying to keep Edwards' left side off the cage so he can try and drag him the other way and get a takedown in the middle of the cage, but not happening as of now as we get close to the 110 mark on the round. 110. Eblin 1 of 1 on takedowns. Now 2 of 2 on takedowns. Gets him down. Edwards to his knees, to his feet, left hand on the canvas. Even tries to lift him and dump him again and does. That's a lot of strength you're using to do that.
You think Edwards is being too patient on the feet when they're standing there for an extended period of time?
This is not a diss at all towards anybody, but he's an Edwards. Leon does the same shit. When have you ever seen a Leon fight where he comes out firing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he almost looks. They both always look timid. They're not timid, right? Once they start going, but they look timid. This is their face.
They try to pick up reads, counter strike,
right?
Do the outside thing, but
right. Eblin tries to trip him down and does. This is all Eblin all round. I mean, this is gonna Eblin's round, especially now. But coming up on 10 seconds up in the round, Edwards to his feet, gets back in the cage. Eblin's not letting go of that body though.
It's gonna be a long 25 minutes at this pace.
Yeah, Edward. Here's the thing: is like knees to the body from Edwards, and that's the round. The problem I always have with both Fabian and Leon is that even when they have openings to go crazy and do something significant, they don't do it. And I don't know if it's patience, if it's following a game plan, but it sets them up to get dominated by wrestlers, especially. So I think I want to see Fabian throw a knee up the middle, do something to make Eblin think like, hey. Maybe don't shoot on this guy right now, But it's just, like I say, it's so timid. Like the Edwards brothers are just timid. They look timid to me.
But it's kind of confusing because they're explosive individuals. They,
once they start going, absolutely.
Yeah.
Once they start throwing, they get confident, 100%. But, and I wonder how confident Fabian came into this one, because what was Eblin? He came in like, all right, and then Eblin started, going at him, and then Edwards kind of just said like, oh, I guess I'm just going to defend takedowns this whole rest of this round. One
thing though, like one of the most successful things for Fabian in that first fight was that elbow that leaked open on Eblin.
Mm-hmm.
Am I wrong here? They're fighting under PFL rules. I don't think he can use the elbows, right?
So I heard opposite.
Allowed elbows.
I heard elbows are allowed for super fight. The super fight cards.
They're allowed this weekend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Was it Nolan King reported it?
Nolan reported it, and somebody else did too. But I think I saw it from Nolan, but I know somebody else put it out there too.
No, I just saw that.
I
Crazy
didn't see him
copy
using
pasted
the
the
elbows very
Nolan
much against the cage there on that takedown defense.
He didn't. I wonder if he knows. We didn't know. I wonder if the fighters know. Shit.
Yeah.
And it's our job to know. I mean, it's their job to tell the fighters, but it's also our job to know, what rules said and everything. And if we don't know, I have a hard time believing that there's not at least one fighter don't know.
Mm-hmm.
We only know what they tell us, right?
Right. And then we read between the lines and they get mad when we get it right. All right, Edwards looking a little more aggressive here. Finally, Jesus. Nice little leg kick there from him. He is waiting. He is waiting to counter Eblin, but at least he's a little more aggressive about it.
Yeah. He's got to flick the jab out there. The leg kick.
Big left hand for Edwards. Yeah, sorry. 4 minutes. He's looking good, honestly. Like Edwards is looking better now. And even punches his way into a single leg shot. Yeah, but yeah, like I said, I just want to see these guys like throw something to make, Edwards throw something to make Eblin think about those takedowns. Right. There's a knee up the middle, an uppercut, something.
Because then not necessarily the greatest shots from Eblin either.
Right. Like he's not getting this right now. Right. Like here we go. Now he's gonna get it. Now he's gonna get it. Boom, easy single leg takedown. He had a problem with Edwards having it, like one of his sides on the cage. That time he put him with he shifted him, right? Edwards had his back on the cage. Then you can go single leg, pinch it with your legs and turn like hell and get him to the ground. That's the one takedown I'm solid at. Like in jiu-jitsu. Like that's the one that I can get. All right, even on top in quarter guard, Edwards tried to get a knee shield in there and he got shed, but now he's going half guard.
One of the I was talking to my friend today because we're doing push-ups at the gym.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying to him one of the drills I remember from when I trained jiu-jitsu was you're lying opposite from each other. You do a push-up and you have to jump yourself up and then go into a takedown. And I remember like you think, oh, you get the push-up, you're up on your feet, you're like, hell yeah, I'm doing really good. You already have a guy like fully in on a double leg taking you down. It's the worst.
Yeah.
I don't know if you do that drill at all, Eddie.
We do all kinds of drills. That's one that I back in the day that I did when I was actually training to fight, but they we don't do it very much now. Now that I just do jiu-jitsu, I don't do it very much. And there's a wrestling class that I don't go to. Like I went to it one time and it's not because I don't want to wrestle, but it's a later class and I need to be home around that time. But those wrestlers will definitely humble your ass.
Complaining about something.
I can't tell what it is. Is he grabbing his glove? I think Eblin might be grabbing his glove. Oh, maybe back of the head. Eblin's like on top, on the back here. Edwards to one foot. Edwards to the second foot. Trying to stand up and use the cage here. Trying to turn to it, but Eblin's sticking on the back. Knees to the hammies.
Man, Johnny's pressure is relentless.
It's crazy. He's nonstop. Now, I'm wondering if the judges are actually going like judging because you're supposed to go damage is king, right?
Yeah.
But Eblin's landed on him, but there's not a ton of damage he's done with these takedowns at all, right? And so it's like it makes you wonder what the judges are going to be going with here. Ooh, nice little right hand or I think elbow on the break there from Eblin. Edwards back on the kicking game, going leg and then body. 40 seconds left in the round. That was a 5-round fight. Jesus.
Live odds jumped to minus 1,300 for Eblin.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he was a favorite to begin with.
The pacing of this card has been much better.
What's a pay-per-view?
Yeah.
So
but no, even the prelim portion I thought was pretty good.
Yeah, because that was just ESPN Plus, and this is all online. It didn't go TV at all, right? And so, like, if you got the UFC cards, 10 seconds left in the round. On the UFC, uppercut finally from Edwards. Not on a takedown in a but still. I think both guys missed every punch in these last 10 seconds. Oh, except for that one, left hand for Edwards. Even tried a right hand, missed everything, round over. So, like, when UFC, you ever check the UFC schedule or the fight day schedule? and on UFC.com it'll show you where it's going to show, right? And so if the card is fully at ESPN Plus, the pacing's okay. But if the prelims or the main card are on ESPN or ABC or something like that, dude, it's the slowest pacing ever. And you'll always get people who are like, "Oh, what is this PFL pacing?" Like, I get the joke, but it has everything to do with TV. TV time slots and shit. That was a nice left hand there for Edwards.
Yeah,
Dude, Edwards is
was better
countering
than
well.
too.
Edwards is countering well. It's just the takedowns. He's just having a hard time with the wrestling aspect of it. But again, if damage is king and the judges are actually going with damage over what Eblin's doing, it's this fight's a lot closer than people think, probably. Whoever has what was it, Leon's coach, the one that was like, "You're gonna put this shit out the fire." And we need to get him in there right now. Start saying that shit in the third round, not in the fifth. All right, round three. Edwards to the middle, leg kick. They switch leg kicks here. Edwards looking, he's looking
out
better.
in Saudi as well.
Who?
Oscar.
Oh, he's out there now? Well, he was just in Spain. It's not like he was super far.
It's a decent trip, man. It's a decent trip.
You think so?
Oh, as a European who's looked into it, yeah.
Fair. How long's the flight?
I mean, from Germany, I think you have to get a connection.
Yeah. Eblin in the middle.
Oh, they're only
Edwards.
€177. I should have gone.
Yeah, you could have. It's just all the rules you got to deal with and the customs and all that kind of stuff. I don't know what kind of a pain in the ass it is to get out and back into Germany, but in the U.S., if you go to Saudi Arabia or trying to come back from
Irish
there,
passport, so I don't have an issue with the Irish passport.
Oh, you got the Irish passport? Oh, there you go.
Because my dad's Irish.
Oh, so it worked out.
It's my last name.
Ah, right. And yeah, I meant to ask you about that a long time ago. I was like, I don't know where you're from originally. Like, are
you
you
want
from,
the full breakdown? Maybe we'll wait between fights.
Yeah, in between fights, we'll do that. But I was just like, because people have asked me about you. They were just like, "Where's he from?" And I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Who's
Like,
asked you about me?
A couple media guys who saw
Yeah?
your interviews. I kid you not. Whenever,
handsome blonde kid. No.
yeah. Whenever you guys go to like events and stuff like that, especially you and Napoleon and Noker and stuff like that, and Rush, everybody, like I always get questions about you guys. Always.
So, you gotta tell me off camera who's hitting you up.
All right. I can tell you outlets for sure. And a couple guys that were just like, "Oh, when do we get back in?" Or I'll tell you I'll tell you off air on that one because it always makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Basically, whenever you guys go to an event, I always get like a million DMs.
Mostly from me panicking.
Yours are texts. You got a lot better, dude. After your first event, you got a lot better. Big right hand for Eblin, shoots in for a single leg, looking to trip him down, can't get it. Edwards.
Yeah, Manchester was a lot cleaner.
Yeah, I can't tell if Eblin has got the underhook there. He doesn't. Eblin
Edwards was just taking too much time on the feet. Like he's sitting there trying to grab Eblin's hands and like.
That's what I'm saying though. Like just timid. Like just throw, dude. What the fuck are we doing? You're a striker.
Yeah.
But you're right. That he hasn't thrown out one elbow that I've seen.
I mean, this is looking like Bilal Muhammad versus his brother.
Yeah. But you know what? Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if
I was there for that fight.
Really?
Yeah, I was covering that card. So,
Bilal?
The arena emptied out after round 3. But the more the fight week went on, I started to think, shit, Bilal's going to win this fight. Just like his confidence.
Yeah.
At first, I was like, God, this guy's delusional. And then, like, after media day, I think I texted Eddie this. I was like, dude, Bilal's like, he's sharp.
No, but Bilal was.
He knows something.
He was. Forget that he knows something. Is that he was not going to be denied, right? There was no. They just felt like it wasn't going to be denied, and I hate to say it, but every time Leon fights, he almost looks like he knows he's going to lose. You know what I mean? It's just weird to me.
Yeah. It looks like
Edwards
after the first round, it looked like Edwards just like, damn, I've lost.
Yeah. Edwards gets himself off the cage finally and back to striking. But again, now Eblin who's been going for takedowns and using all that gas tank and everything, and Edwards is not firing off like he should, really. He's attacking the body with the kicks now, but that's great and all. But again, like, you got to land some damage.
Yeah, he's definitely got to capitalize when the fight's at range here.
Yep.
Does Eblin have a Korean flag on his back?
Oh, did he just fly in with the flying knee? No. Never.
Yeah, I believe that his mother is Korean and his father is American.
No, there you go.
Mm.
They're exchanging in the middle here. Eblin shoots. I don't know. You know, Brett, you'll see here in a second. Pay attention to the outside of the cage. But Leon Edwards was jumping up and down, screaming his head off, and I don't know what he was yelling about.
That was a good flying knee.
Yeah.
This is more what you want to see from
I think
Fabian.
Fabian's got to go. He's just got to, like, because he's down 3-0 now.
Yeah. And now we're down. So the round's over for us. Brett, you'll see it here probably in a second if you didn't already. But like Leon was losing his mind in the corner about something.
Chael's kid looks so bored.
Are you which one are you watching the Hawani Vision?
I've got Hawani Vision. Yeah.
Okay.
Here, can I turn this enough? Oh shit, my laptop.
That's all right.
Flipping out now.
Don't worry about it.
No,
that's
this
funny.
kid's like on his lap, just like. To be fair, he's talking over Chael the whole time.
His son?
Yeah. Every time Chael goes to make a point, his kid starts I've not got audio on, but his mouth starts moving. It's quite funny.
Yeah. Oh, showing Francis Ngannou in the back warming up. He just front kicked Dewey right to the wall.
What's your prediction for the main event, Eddie?
Ooh. Man. I hadn't chosen yet or decided yet, but I'll decide now. I'm gonna go Francis Ngannou just for the fact that he so badly needs this knockout victory over Renan, not just for himself and coming off the boxing loss and all that, and making his return to MMA, but because the PFL so badly needs him to do it, Because I mean, Francis wins this fight, especially violently. Don's gonna be screaming his head off like, yeah, Dana won't put John Jones up against Francis. Hey, come on now.
Well, also, I'd like your opinion on like Don and Peter. You kind of see them sometimes outside the cage. They like root for certain fighters, like Bellagio, Ali, Walsh will be fighting and knock a guy out, and they'll be like actively rooting for them as they're in the cage. What do you think about that?
I don't like it. I think it's unprofessional. And you're sending a message to the rest of your card, to the rest of your roster, I mean, right? Like every fighter on that roster is gonna be like, well, does he like me or not? And is that gonna make it so it's Ali gonna get more opportunities than me? Like that's kind of fucked up, right? And so, I'm sure Dana has his favorites behind the scenes, but he does a smart thing and not say a damn word about it. Right in the middle, no takedowns just yet as of this at the 350 mark in the fourth round. Oh, big shots traded. Nicely done by Edwards on the left hand there. I think he avoided most of that right hand and landed a slick left.
Another Ferreira in the main event, though.
You like Ferreira? I like, he's huge, and I'm not sure how. Too. What is his like the reach like? Because Francis could have issues with that reach. I mean, he did in boxing.
It's pretty similar, I thought. Francis has over 80 inches, I believe.
Okay. Edwards tried a left elbow there, didn't happen. Even with the right hand, shoots on a single leg again. And we're back to this dance. And he gets him down.
Okay. Ferreira has an 85-inch reach. Jesus Christ.
So that's the thing, right?
His reach is he's 6'8".
Right.
Yeah.
What
was the reach on Fury compared to Ngannou? Now this is an MMA fight, so
Ngannou's got an 83-inch reach.
Okay.
Ngannou, Fury, tails kick.
Because I'm wondering, because Ngannou could have issues with that reach. If it's
knockout to Joshua was just so devastating that it's like kind of like what we saw with Volk when he came back
too early.
Yeah, maybe it's too early. That's kind of where I'm putting my money.
I just worry about his chin a little bit.
Yeah.
Seems like Fair, he just kind of like slightly touches people. Like
Yeah.
it's just a grazing shot. Like Bader was just was it just like just here?
Yeah, like right behind the ear.
But it was like, but all like I was watching the highlights today. Like a lot of them were grazing shots. I think Maurice Green was the one that was concussive.
Yeah.
But
His
a lot of
ground
them
and
are
pound
like
is
grazing
devastating.
shots.
He's finishing guys violently on
nasty.
the ground. I mean, it seems
No, I
like
like
if he has
Ferreira
your
in this
hurt,
one,
he's
man.
getting you out of there.
I think Ngannou, two boxing losses. He hasn't fought in MMA since 2022. So 2.5 years out, coming off a knockout loss in boxing. And obviously I don't want to talk about the personal life stuff because it's an awful story, but there's part of that as well, right?
Right.
As well, I would love seeing Ngannou win for his son, but
Yeah, that'd be a good story.
I think that is a thing, you know. Fair though, dude, he's on a roll, you know.
Yeah.
He's
So
knocking out everyone.
I got a story for you guys in between rounds here, but it's just coming out now, and I'm shocked that it hasn't come out sooner. But
Is it on Twitter? Or?
It is on Twitter, but it came out a little while ago, and Jay told me about it here about 30 minutes ago, maybe an hour ago. There's a fighter who failed a weight cut for her PFL Bellator debut in September, and they're in a coma in London still.
What?
Yeah. So since this fight's gonna be. This is
4-0. Yeah.
Yeah, this fight's over. I mean, unless somehow it gets it. Let me see if I can get my Twitter on here. Hang on.
Wait, the one in September? The card in September?
Yeah. Give me 1 second. See if I can pull it up for you guys because it's.
I'm just looking at canceled fights because that's probably how we'll find it. Was it the PFL card or the Bellator?
Hang on, that might be. Oh, apparently I can't fucking do it. Here, let me pull up I have to pull up the tweet on the Cageside Press Twitter because Firefox is being a bitch. All right, let's see. Then this was tweeted out by WMMA Rankings. Here you go. 1,000 pairs are with Diane Lady Di Silva, a 29-year-old fighter still in a coma in London after a failed weight cut for her Bellator PFL debut on September 14th. Silva, undefeated at 3-0, has competed at 155, even capturing lightweight gold in Brazil. This is her first attempt to cut down to 145 for a fight against Iman Almudaf when the tragic incident happened. A talented fighter and a person had shared her dreams with us at WMA Rankings. We were heartbroken by this news and prayed for her full recovery. And Drake Riggs confirmed that she is still in a coma in London.
And it was a direct result of the weight cut with the PFL?
Allegedly, yes. And we don't have any official details, and obviously PFL ain't gonna say shit about it. But it looks like it was due to the failed weight cut. If you think about it, you dehydrate yourself and you dehydrate your brain like crazy. I'm not surprised it happened, but damn, it's heartbreaking. And the fact that she's still in fucking London, you know what I mean?
I think that's something that the PFL needs to be asked about
100%
sooner rather than later, because are they helping pay this woman's medical bills? Are they liable to be sued if something, ends up happening here? I mean,
honestly, they should. I mean, they just got sued by Gegard Mousasi. Just stick this one on top. Phil goes, dog, I'm falling asleep and it's 5:50 Eastern.
Quit your complaining. Quit your complaining.
I mean, it's a dominant fight. There's not.
Hey, Patrick is saying quit your complaining because he's in Germany. What time is it right now?
It is 23:52, 11:52 right now.
Oh, damn.
All right, it's midnight.
Oh, we got a nut shot and an eye poke here. Oh, it's an eye poke. Eblin's got time. Eblin's got time to recover. Anyway, yeah. But anyway, yeah. This is a massive.
The wall an hour after a monster. What the hell?
Yeah. Anyway, but Monster sucks. Dude. I don't know why you drink Monster. Unless you guys want to, unless Monster, you don't suck if you guys want to sponsor KSF Pro. But otherwise you do suck. But honestly, this story it's wild to me that it's been kept under wraps for so long.
Yeah, I mean that's the first time I've heard of it.
That's a wild story.
Yeah.
And now
that's a bad eye poke. That's a really bad eye poke.
It's nasty. Hey, it'll be fine. Just keep wrestling, bro. You'll be all right.
On the caffeine, no. I drink probably about 400 milligrams of caffeine a day.
Damn, boy.
Because I drink either a Monster and 2 Red Bulls, or today was 2 Monsters and a Red Bull.
Like you time them or you just stack
them?
You time them or you stack them? Like you drink them all in a row?
I drink them at different times. So I'll for example, like what I do at work would be
dude, Edwards is throwing fucking heat now. Edwards is throwing heat and then a nut shot. Dude, Edwards is going off and then he kicked Eblin in the balls, allegedly. But I haven't seen the replay yet. Eblin looks pissed though.
Yeah. So I do a Red Bull right before work, and I drink a Monster for like 3 hours through like the busy period, and then in my break around 8 o'clock, I drink a little Red Bull just to keep me going until 11.
Yeah, Jesus, dude. Honestly, that's why that's why I was kind of like I felt for everybody in Manchester when they wouldn't change the time for 3:04.
Was that really to the groin?
Right above it, but the thing is,
that might have been a legal shot.
Well, that was a legal shot. The thing with it is between the shorts and if you ever worn a cup, the string goes above, right, and it's like right behind the shorts line. So as hard as Edwards threw that fucking kick, it probably pulled the cup up, and it's like a sack tap. Like you ever the joke is a sack tap is worse than getting kicked in the nuts because it is. So that was a sack tap. So that's why he felt the shit out of that. But it wasn't really a groin strike. Ooh, nice right hand there for Eblin.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if that should have even been stopped. Like after I saw,
really shouldn't have, but it's not going to change the fight. I'll tell you that much. And it's not like Edwards was like getting a head of steam, and
no, he was kind of like landing better than he had in the other couple rounds.
He was looking way better for sure. That's
big right hand.
He's throwing, yeah.
Hey, this main card tonight for the UFC looks really good. Like for an Apex card.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Who did you like in the main event of that one? Me and Eddie were kind of talking about that when you stepped away.
I think either way will be a finish. I think if Pereira is going to win, I think it happens in the first 3 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
The longer the fight goes, Hernandez has the advantage. I could see Pereira doing something stupid and getting caught in a submission. I could see. Yeah, I think it's either a first round knockout for Pereira or a third round submission for Fluffy.
I like it.
That's how I'm feeling. And I've got Ferreira by KO tonight as well.
I don't know if you guys are on Twitter, but there's people. One fella that's in, I believe he's in. Is he in the arena?
This is how Edwards should have been fighting this whole fight.
The whole fight, yeah. He's finally. Ooh, big left hook there for him. Yeah, finally throws some elbows inside.
Eblin's really tiring out here.
Yeah. Well, he's got 1:50 left to make some shit happen with it. Leon's losing his shit in the corner, like almost like he's trying to go for it. Dude, elbows. Yeah. Edwards is throwing elbows. It's like all elbows in this combo right here. Somebody from I want to say he's in the crowd. I'm not 100% sure. But actually I take it back. He's I believe he's a press manager that I'm sure Patty knows who he is. Scott Langdon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He tweeted out, he tweeted out right now. He goes, or 30 minutes ago, looks like there are tons and tons of empty seats for this PFL show. Absolutely dead atmosphere too. Doesn't feel big whatsoever.
Okay, I'll let you know. Like I love Scott. And he knows, and we're mates. He hates PFL so much. the whole time at Octagon on Saturday, he's just like, I love to see PFL do this.
Yeah, Octagon was huge. I saw some videos from on social media and on YouTube. Dude, it was a big fucking show.
Dude, it was landing on Eblin. I've got some videos on my phone. The crowd was so loud, man. It was like deafening. Me and Taylor Collard, who I work with at Cageside Combat Sports UK.
Yeah, 30 seconds left in the round in the fight.
Dude, a couple times we looked over at each other and we were just like, "Wow."
Dude, Edwards is throwing massive shots right here, trying to find a finish.
There?
What's that?
Did they have about 60,000 there, Patrick?
Yeah, I think it was 59.
That's
10
crazy.
seconds.
That's crazy.
But dude, it was like I went to do an interview with Will Fleury, right?
Mhm.
And it wasn't full yet. It was like 20,000, 30,000 in, which is already wild for an MMA event. I go in for the interview, and then I interviewed Mashayev as well. I come back up, the sun has set, the stadium was full.
Huh.
It was like, oh my God. It was nuts. The atmosphere died right down when Mallory Martin beat Katerina Delista, who's the Frankfurt female champion.
Oh yeah.
Both of those guys are tired. They both collapsed after the bell.
Yeah. It's all they sat next to sat next to each other like, dude, what the fuck? All right, so what are we thinking on?
3-2 then?
Yeah. What do you think? What's your score, Brett?
4-1 for Johnny Eblin. I thought Edwards took the fifth round. He looked, maybe all the wrestling from Eblin in the first four gassed him out going into the fifth, but I thought Edwards should have fought in the fifth round, the rest of the fight how he did in the fifth round. But
100%. He came like he was awake. And but
he was actively trying to finish him, it looked like. But
fucking finally. But again, that's my problem with the Edwards brothers. Like, why do we have to wait till we're down to fucking go for it? Just go for it. But it's every single time with these guys.
All right, guys, I'm going to write the article real quick, and I'll either catch you guys during the UFC event or see you next time.
All right, buddy.
Appreciate you guys.
All right.
Thanks for hanging out. Anyway, but
All right. Right after the decision's read, I'm gonna go try and find a snack somewhere.
right. I'm gonna take a quick break here after too, but you gotta watch Connor's reaction on this Eblin BX. Okay, I'll check it out in a second. I'm gonna as soon as they come announce. Video? I'm assuming he said something. Let's find out. Phil.
I've got thingy notifications on for.
Oh, he's got a video. He's got a video.
Honestly.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna mute myself and listen to the decision real quick, or maybe not. They're not fucking.
I'm gonna mute myself and listen.
Okay. All right, Johnny Eblin, 50-40, 49, 48, or 40, 47?
I didn't catch the scorecards.
Oh, I think it was 48, 47. All three judges. A lot of booing.
Dude, that video was hilarious.
Okay, what did he say? Because I didn't see it yet.
Here, I can play it into my microphone.
All right.
Can you hear it?
Barely.
Around fuck
There it
office. Oh my God! Oh my God! Wow! Oh my God! No way! No way! What? This can't be happening now.
It can't be happening now.
And it's just a video of Eblin on Edwards' back on round 4.
That's hilarious.
In the clinch.
That's fucking
But
hilarious.
it's quote tweeting him saying bare knuckle is where it's at.
Ah, okay.
Honestly, I've been enjoying the bare knuckle cards recently. Dude,
They've
they're
been
probably
really
getting
good.
better.
No, they're good. I always like bare knuckle. Bare knuckle's fun. It's just
Yeah, it's fun, man.
it doesn't get enough. I don't know.
They follow me on Twitter.
Do they really? That's cool.
And then a bunch of their fighters started following me on Instagram recently. I think I posted one clip on my story, and like a couple of their champions followed me.
Nice.
Like,
Well,
do they want me to hit them up for interviews or?
I don't know. I mean, maybe hit them up. Why not? Shit.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to pick up as many interviews as I can get right now. So I'm definitely gonna have Shem soon. Armand Hersek, you know, the one from Manchester that I interviewed, but the mic messed up. He said he's got fight news soon, so I can get him, no problem.
Cool.
He's a funny guy. So I'm trying to pick up a lot of the like regional guys. I think I like doing those. I'm gonna go find a snack. I'll be right back.
Cool. Yeah. Quick, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take a very quick break. Next fight up is the co-main event: Cyborg, Chris Cyborg against Larissa Pacheco. We will both be right back. All right. So it's I didn't mute it. Hold up a second. All right, Phil. I finally caught your I went to go to watch Connor's video. Connor is mocking the hell out of his Eblin Edwards fight. That is funny as hell. Anyway, sorry folks, I had to get a snack because I was starving. But moving on to the co-main event of the evening. 5 rounds, women's featherweight championship. Chris Cyborg, Larissa Pacheco. Larissa Pacheco, the only one to defeat Kayla Harrison. Of course, they're going to put that on the graphic on TV because, that's what PFL's been doing. This one, but this one should actually be rather entertaining because Cyborg goes off every time. And Pacheco, we'll see what she's got. All right. Mike Beltran getting Larissa Pacheco ready to get into the cage in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. He's got a whole lot of tattoos. The neck ones are always wild. Like you need to pull off a good neck tattoo. It's got to be a good design, I think. I mean, I feel personally. Here comes Chris Cyborg. Chris Cyborg going for a 5th belt in a major MMA promotion. She calls it the Legacy Tour. So I'm interested to see how she pulls this one off. I mean, I have her winning. It just kind of, because Pacheco pulled it off, sure. I just don't see it. Let's see. Chris Cyborg getting checked into the cage as we speak.
It's been a while since Cyborg's fought in MMA.
Nah, I think she fought. Last I saw her was Bellator 300. She fought after that, didn't she?
I think she fought boxing.
Yeah, definitely fought boxing for sure.
She follows me on Twitter as well.
Who? Cyborg?
Yeah.
Yes. She used to follow me.
It was very random. I think I tweeted that I was going to Bellator Milan, and she replied with like, "Oh, that's cool. I want to go to one of the Europe cards," and then followed me. Well, okay. She's cool though, so. Yeah, so she fought Bellator 300, which was about a year ago. Knocked out Ngannou. Has had 2 boxing fights since then. Won both by knockout.
Oh, there you go. She doesn't lose a lot. Like last time we saw her lose the man in Nunes.
Yeah. Before that.
Right.
Her first fight.
Right.
So, well, she's arguably the greatest female fighter of all time, right?
MMA, yeah. Maybe even overall combat sports. Like combat sports wise, probably what it is. I can see that.
I'd like to see Pacheco come to the UFC.
They don't have a featherweight division, so I'm not sure that would work.
Oh yeah, she probably can't cut down.
Mm-hmm.
She's a big girl.
You see Connor's tweet like 4 minutes ago? Connor tweeted out, "Act like yous aren't fed up and over this bullshit all yous want, but I won't. It's just become the norm nowadays. The product is suffering because of it. If it wasn't for the brand name already well established, it would be well in the bin by now. It isn't the bin in the mainstream. That's a fact. There's no mainstream casual audience here. It needs calling out, adjusting, a full review. MMA is better than what it has become recently, in my opinion." Well, shit, man. Yeah. Fucking retire from fighting. You fought forever. Retire from fighting and take over. Like, I know he runs BKFC, but you telling me that if Connor went and told, to the Sheik Turkey, right? Like, hey, man, get Don Davis out of here. Put me in charge of PFL. You tell me they wouldn't do it? Now, I know Sheik doesn't own it, but come on. He pays the bills.
Dude, thing is, I don't think we're ever going to see Conor again.
Fighting?
I don't think so. Honestly, I think the UFC's moved past him.
Oh, we'll talk about that in a second then. Right, round one. High five right to the middle. And this shouldn't last very long, but we'll see. Nice straight left from Cyborg. Cyborg working on the outside, goes left hand to the body. Pacheco tried a right hand up top, didn't touch. Pacheco's a favorite. Okay. Pacheco throws a big right hand, nothing. Cyborg gets in on the body lock, takes Pacheco to the fence, and that's where we are. Knees to the legs here. Who are you picking in this one?
Cyborg.
Yeah, me too. I wouldn't be surprised if Pacheco won, but big shots there from Cyborg on Pacheco on the fence. Pacheco was throwing mad nukes. Oh shit, who's cut? I think Cyborg's bleeding out her nose. Cyborg dives and nasty takedown by Cyborg, but Pacheco's working on not really a guillotine. She's got like a headlock with the left hand, but she's not in a place to even use it. That's more annoying than anything. And stopping Cyborg from popping her head up and landing nuclear freaking elbows. But please believe they're coming. If Cyborg gets her head loose and she postures up, Pacheco's in deep shit. Oh, pops her head out. Here we go. Framing Pacheco's head with her left elbow, right elbow to the body. Just putting that left forearm on Pacheco's face. And now she's going to go. Here we go. Oh, she's trying for an elbow, and Pacheco turned down. Cyborg thought about it. Ooh, head kick for Cyborg. Pacheco comes out firing nuclear weapons. Cyborg shoots, goes body lock, puts Pacheco back on the fence. Okay, so there's a little bit of respect here. Or some respect here for Pacheco's power, for sure, from Cyborg. Because Cyborg is not trying to stand with her where she comes out firing like a psycho. Pacheco, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this lasted a lot longer than I thought it would so far. Like, I wasn't really impressed with Pacheco leading up to this fight. But I'm honestly impressed right now that she's able to force Cyborg to respect her power. Dead even right now, dude. The live odds are dead even, 115, minus 115. Nice little elbow for Cyborg up top. Even if Cyborg takes her down, dude, Pacheco's already shown she can get back to her feet. And it didn't look like it was that hard to do. Cyborg breaks away, left in the that left hand might have rocked Pacheco, but I can't tell.
Oh, it has, yeah. She's cut open in the ear as well.
Yep. That's lucky for Pacheco. Even if Pacheco loses, even just the fact that she's looked as good and she's like earned Cyborg's respect is a massive win. Cyborg ducks the right hook, shoots, and now she might be in a little bit of trouble with that guillotine. Just a little bit, not much. Like this again, Pacheco, unless she has the strength to squeeze the shit out of it here, Cyborg should be able to weather this pretty easily. Just let Pacheco burn her arms out. Coming up on a minute 20 here. Minute 20 left in the first round. Cyborg trying to break open the guard of the half guard, I guess, of Pacheco. Wow, Cyborg's pulling the arm. That's really bugging her. Like, she's not gonna tap off this, but that's really bugging her. That grip, the choke grip. Pacheco throwing that right leg over like she thinks she has it. Now she's squeezing. Oh, Cyborg gets her head out. All right, and now Pacheco's left arms might be a little gassed. Pacheco on her left side. Cyborg trying to posture up to land shots. Nice little left hand from Cyborg up top.
Cyborg, I love the way Cyborg's just smiling.
Yeah. Been a long time since someone made it bleed, dude. Ref stands him up. Less than 10 seconds in the round. Round over. Okay, so first round clearly goes to Cyborg. But
100%, yeah.
But
she respects Pacheco.
But Pacheco earned her respect with that left hook right there. Like Pacheco earned her respect. Cut her open. She hit Cyborg. Cyborg wasn't able to keep her down. In fact, she ate Cyborg's head kick right there on that replay and then landed in the right, left, right on Cyborg. Like Pacheco's not backing down. And Cyborg knows it. And now Cyborg has to respect her power and her ability and her fucking guts. Like Pacheco's not going to be an easy out. She never has been for anybody, but certainly not tonight. I always wondered if Pacheco's one of those fighters that like fights to the level of their opponent, and whether it's up or down. You know what I mean?
He beat Taylor.
Yeah.
Impressively.
Yeah.
Close fight, though.
Close fight, but we had never seen Kayla worried after a fight when they were reading scorecards, right? And she was worried as shit on that one. That was the first time. All right, round two. Cyborg is nice and bloodied. And Pacheco just looks pissed. All right, round two. Right to the middle. I see Pacheco work a leg kick here. Straight left from Cyborg. I can't tell if it landed or not. She's having issues with her eyes a little bit. Pacheco right hand gets in close. Cyborg fires back, then a body kick. Then a right hand to the body. Pacheco doesn't land the right hand. 1-2 for Pacheco. Cyborg pretended like she was going to shoot. Didn't get it. Pacheco taking the middle. What's that?
I think Cyborg's got that Diaz scar tissue.
Oh, she definitely does. 100%. Nice straight left Pacheco.
She looks like swollen all the time.
Yeah. No, 100%. And like the only person I've seen do anything about it is Vanderlei Silva got that surgery to get rid of the scar tissue in his head.
Yeah.
I just don't know if it actually worked or not. Pacheco putting pressure on Cyborg here. Cyborg is not going psycho like she normally does. Why the hell is Jake Paul on my screen?
He's such an ugly freak.
No, it's not even that. I
don't like him at all.
Well, no, here's the thing. They didn't even use him on the lead up to the fight, to the card. You would have think he'd have been out there promoting the hell out of it.
But he doesn't drive any attention. Look at how little everyone cares about his boxing fights as well. Like he knows no one cares about him anymore.
Well, that's why this Mike Tyson fight's huge. Oh, nice little calf kick there from Cyborg. Puts Pacheco on her ass for a second, and she pops right back up. Yeah,
but
I think
no one cares about the Tyson fight. I think it's stupid.
Which one? Oh, the Mike Tyson fight? I'm not a fan of it, but since they're doing it anyway. But that's honestly that gives me his biggest deal there. Cyborg shoots, can't get it, puts Pacheco on the fence. Pacheco with the left leg up, trying to stop any kind of cup to cup action here to get her on the ground or dip down for a double or a single. That's the only thing with Jake Paul is the kids still watch him. Oh, nice elbow inside for Cyborg on the break.
That hurt Pacheco.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, I hurt Pacheco for sure. But now Pacheco's putting pressure on her. She's coming forward. She's not backing up at all. And no one does it to Cyborg. Like, no one does it to Cyborg other than Amanda Nunes. And we saw what happened with that. Like, Pacheco definitely studied the hell out of that Nunes fight. Shots up top from Pacheco. Yeah. Cyborg ducks, shoots, scores. Lands on top in half guard. But they're right by the fence. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know, dude. It's just the Jake Paul things. It's wow. Pacheco's a favorite now. Okay. I know that the odds change because of whatever money's coming on them. But still, the thing with Jake Paul is to me. I'm impressed by him in terms of what he's able to do. Right. Whether it like just the fact that he got in there to actually fight, box people. But on top of it, it's the fact that he's able to turn himself from a weirdo Disney kid to someone that like fighters are starting to at least pretend to take seriously. You know, like he went from
I guess.
well, he went from the Disney Channel to getting himself arrested and fined in Los Angeles doing stupid shit to content houses, and now he's living in Puerto Rico training to box. You know what I mean? And like I respect him a lot. Like I respect that aspect of what he's done, that he's come as far as he has, right? Like he hasn't had to scam anybody or sell crypto coins.
That's not true. He's been busted for scamming people.
Oh, well, there goes that. I was talking about his brother scamming people or making a nasty fucking drink full of sugar and shit and trying to sell like some kind of healthy option.
Lunchables thing that he does as well.
That's terrible. It's him and that one jackass from YouTube. What's his name? Huh? No. He's annoying, but that guy, yeah. No, KSI is annoying, but I don't really care. I don't really care much about him at all. The other guy's the jackass. Like a lot of allegations that come out of that about that guy. That's like, whoa.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I'm gonna come out and sell some Lunchable shit or whatever he's calling it. All right, leg kicks there for Cyborg. I don't know what they're calling it, honestly. 30 seconds left, and the ref stands Pacheco up. We're back to throwing.
It looks nasty as well. Someone posted a video on TikTok, and the cheese in the lunch thing was moldy.
Jesus Christ! Big shots from Pacheco up top. Big right hand for Pacheco. Cyborg got one in there too, but it was nowhere near it. 10 seconds. Come on now. I'd love to see a Pacheco head kick here. No? Okay. 1-2, round over. Yeah, no, and then like Prime was getting sued by their bottling company. It's all kinds of weird stuff with his brother. You know what I mean? There's just weird stuff.
But the thing is with they say Lunchables uses fake cheese, which is true. And Lunchly doesn't. But Lunchables, they can sit on the shelf for 3 weeks because it's fake cheese.
Right.
Cheese has a 1 week life.
Yeah, it's not long.
So use real cheese. Oh, that's a beautiful back fist.
That was nice.
Is that Sadio Mane from Liverpool?
I can't tell.
Oh, it is. It's a player I grew up watching playing for Liverpool, man. Plays in Saudi now. That's got me emotional, man.
Why?
Because he was a legend.
Oh, okay.
It's like seeing, I don't know what to compare it to NFL wise.
Oh,
I don't know.
Funny. The only athlete outside of no athletes really get me emotional anymore because all my favorites are done other than Nick Diaz. Like Nick's fighting again. Anytime Nick Diaz fights, I'm almost like, God damn it! Like that one gets me, right? But
I don't want to see that fight at all. I hope it gets canceled again.
Yeah, I don't think here's the thing. That last fight he came in, he was injured. He had a back injury, so he didn't even get to look like himself, right?
Yeah, but Luke is so much better than Robbie Lawler.
That's the problem. Is that Luke is a dog. So it's just like I would rather see Nick versus Donald Cerrone if Donald really wants to get spite, wants to get frosty and fight.
Tim Means.
I don't want to see anyone. I don't want to see Tim Means fight. Dude, who wants to see Tim Means fight? But big right hand for Pacheco, third round. What's up?
Oof.
No, but I mean
in terms of if you Nick fight again,
Dude, look at this. You see that? Look at this. Oh, Pacheco's like, come on, motherfucker, let's go, let's fight. Cyborg's on the other end of the cage, and Pacheco's in the middle of it saying, come on, let's go, get in the middle, let's fight. Oh, I don't think Cyborg's ever been clowned like that before. Cyborg was laughing and smiling, but Pacheco's got a point.
He doesn't like that. Yeah.
Have we ever seen Pacheco or Cyborg get taunted like that?
It would be funny if now Cyborg knocked her out cold or something, right?
That'd be wild.
After the taunting?
Yeah. Don Davis is watching his event kind of take it down here. Yeah. Don Davis watching the UFC. He's got ESPN Plus on this one.
My product is better than this.
Oh, big shots traded over there. Woo! Dude, Pacheco looks like a killer, dude. She looks like she knows she's about to get her shot here to do something crazy. She is not afraid of Cyborg.
Terrifying, man.
Most girls that get in there with Cyborg are already scared before they even get in there. She's not scared of Cyborg at all. She's putting all the pressure on Cyborg.
If Pacheco could shoulder bump me when I'm walking past her, and I would apologize.
Apologize to the shoulder. Sorry, bro.
It could be like completely her fault. Like she could like swing and absolutely smack me. I'd turn around and be like, "What?" and then go, "Sorry."
Yeah.
Sorry.
My favorite. Yeah. My favorite is Shaq talking about running into Mike Tyson and John Jones. Oh, big right hand for Pacheco. She cut the kick, dropped Cyborg on her ass. Pacheco on top, working in the close guard of Cyborg. Cyborg's trying to close her guard. She finally does. And Pacheco now is on Pacheco on top of her, trying to land that elbow. Landing right hands to the body. Cyborg hanging onto that right arm of Pacheco's for dear life, trying to get the posture broken down. And she is, but she's eating shots to the body. Pacheco postures up here. I don't think we've seen Cyborg in this position ever. Pacheco on top, try to pressure Cyborg's head into the fence here. Cyborg is strong as shit. She'll hang on to Pacheco for a second, but Pacheco is starting to get a posture up here to land elbows. Landed 2 elbows to the face. Pacheco landing shots at the body. That was nicely done, dude. Cyborg throwing the kick and getting it caught and then eating a nasty right hand, dropping her to the ground. That's nasty. I think Pacheco might have just oil checked her. I can't tell. Anyway. Cyborg trying to push off the cage here with her feet. Can't do it. She's just begging, not begging, but she's probably hoping that the ref goes, all right, stand up. But it has not been long enough, and it's like Pacheco just laying there. 1:15 left in the round. This might be the turning point in the... What's that?
2-minute long video from Conor McGregor.
Another one?
Yeah, of Cyborg and Pacheco on the ground as well.
And what's he saying?
I don't know. Hang on.
What?
Can you hear it?
No, I'll watch it later, but just give me like the notes on it.
He's just going, wow. Wow. Same as the last one.
Okay, wait. He's full of shit on this one. This is actually a fun fight to watch so far.
Yeah, this is a good fight, yeah.
Yeah, this is a good fight so far. Okay, he can relax with that shit. Pacheco's still on top, landing. Now it's slowed down quite a bit. Now she's, action slowed down, but Pacheco's trying to posture to land the elbows, and Cyborg's doing her best to keep her posture broken. Man, we've never seen Cyborg get beat down like this before. This would be, if she loses this fight, think it'll be embarrassing enough for her to retire?
No, man. She's been around forever.
She calls this a legacy fight, right? If she loses this fight, what's that do for her legacy?
Also, Pacheco is...
Dude, look at Pacheco. He's like, Pacheco's like, come on, right here, motherfucker. Let's go.
Dude, okay. I want to say this. Cyborg has been fighting since I was 5 months old.
Goddamn.
Okay. Like, she doesn't... I don't think this fight hurts her legacy at all.
No, I don't think it hurts her legacy either. But it's just, she keeps calling it a legacy fight. So it's just like, what are you saying?
Every fight is a legacy fight, right? If you're speaking in the grand scheme of things.
Sure. Damn, it's a nasty cut on her eyebrow. Fuck. Anyway, yeah.
She got the eyebrow wussy.
Well, shit. It's an extra, that eyebrow is going to be talking if it gets punched again. I forgot who it was, but he got a nasty gash over his eyebrow, and whoever he was fighting was punching it, and it would like do this. So it was like opening up and down. And somebody took it, put it online, and dubbed it. It was fucking hilarious.
Dude, remember the Aldana cut on that sphere card? Oh my god.
She got mad at that. She got mad at the medical staff or somebody at the ref. She was like, "That was my life on the line." Like, I think she thinks they should have stopped the fight. I have to go back and read what she said, but she said something about it. I would love to interview her, but the last 3 times we had an interview time set up, she blanked it.
Yeah,
she has a reputation.
A 2-time policy. If you blank me 2 times, I'm never interviewing you.
Yeah, I was just trying to get her for I think a couple of fights, but either way, like I get fighters.
So
yeah, no, I mean fighters are busy. Like I don't expect them to change their They're
Yeah, but when you book, especially like an in-person
Right.
one, you think like
that one was wild. The fact that you got stood up in person was wild.
dude. And I waited 2 hours in Frankfurt,
That's crazy.
and I hate going to Frankfurt sometimes. Like especially where I was
Well,
waiting.
it's like a 20-minute like train ride, right?
Yeah, but it's not that. Like it's where I was waiting.
Yeah. I remember. You told me
Like
about that.
it's just, dude. I got followed into the train station.
I remember. Leg kick for Pacheco, and Cyborg comes up, lands a 1-2 up top. Yeah.
But then, like, I tell people, "Oh yeah, you should come to Frankfurt."
Yeah. Well, I told you. I said when I hopefully go to Italy in 2025. Hopefully in 2025, I'm trying to make a stop in Germany. Come say what's up.
Dude, I might be gone by then, though.
Huh?
I might be gone by then.
You might be. So who knows? We'll have to wait and see.
You say
Possible.
2025 though?
Yeah, next year.
Yeah, there's a chance if you're summertime.
Yeah, it just depends when we'll pull it off. If I don't pull it off by then, it's all good. I'll get notes from you to where to go. But dude, Cyborg is looking beat up. Oh, she's throwing big shots up top, hitting shoulders though. She's not landing very well on Pacheco's face. I'll tell you that much. Big right hand for Pacheco off the high kick from Cyborg that hit her shoulder.
Dude, this is a banger.
This is Larissa Pacheco's coming out party, and if she's able to finish, first of all, she would have finished this fight. But if she's able to win this fight, the PFL needs to promote the shit out of her, not that crap job they've been doing for the last few, since the Kayla Harrison win. Can you imagine she gets Kayla Harrison and Chris Cyborg in her resume? Does anyone else have that? Fucking no.
No.
Amanda Nunes has a more impressive resume. Obviously, has Ronda and Cyborg on it, right? Finishes both, but like outside of Amanda Nunes, like this win would be massive. 2 minutes left in the fourth round, and I'm saying right now, Pacheco's winning this fight.
Yeah, she is. Yeah,
she is winning this fight so far. You know what I mean? If somehow if it keeps going the way, big right hand for Cyborg. Pacheco's hurt. Cyborg's going after her. She's throwing nuclear weapons. Pacheco firing back. Woo! Cyborg thought dude, look at Cyborg's face. She's kind of like, why aren't you dead? Like she's almost looking at her like, why aren't you dead yet? This is insane. And again, no damage on Pacheco's face whatsoever yet. Like any blood on her is Cyborg's. Still to your point that she has, crazy scar tissue on her face, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen her in person in San Diego for that Bellator 300 card. I was like, oh, geez, okay, because you can see it. Where she's taking damage before and all that. She's up there in age and all that, but still. Nice right hand for Pacheco off the high kick. Avoids the left hook from Cyborg. Dude, Pacheco is on it today.
Dude, Cyborg's starting to look like the Joker.
Right? Oh, yeah. Have you seen the second movie?
Like,
everyone says it sucks.
Yeah, I went to the cinema for it. It was all right.
The second one?
I
heard it was a musical. Big left hand for Cyborg in there. I heard it was a musical and people thought it sucked.
Dude, honestly, I thought some of the musical scenes were good, but then they overdid it.
Okay, well,
like too many.
Then I'll wait till it's streamed because I'm not a musical fan at all. Like I fucking all, but I can watch it at home and I can pause it definitely.
Dude, no, but Cyborg right now looks like. You ever seen the Tim Burton Batman?
Yeah.
The Joker in that.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah. After he gets his shit kicked out of him. Yeah. That was a great.
He's got like the weird cheeks and everything.
Big shot to traded at the end of this round. Pacheco landed a head kick, a right-handed head kick. Cyborg right there smiling, but it's like, come on, bro. Pacheco's winning this fight, bro.
Yeah. This is going to be a very interesting fifth round.
100%, because Cyborg needs it. Dude, look at Pacheco.
It's going to be all over the place as well.
That's the problem, though. That's the problem. To me, that's the only way Pacheco loses this fight is if she gets knocked out in the fifth round, or if the judges screw her over.
I see it 3-1 right now, but could easily be 2-2 with these judges. It's just Nicolau Alamabayev up next. Good fight.
Oh shit, we're gonna go right to the UFC main card. We're gonna go over it.
Yeah. Shit. Before Garrett starts texting me, I gotta check if my fantasy lineup's set.
Yeah, I'll start to tomorrow.
He's such a nerd.
No way.
Such
Wow,
a
okay.
nerd, man.
Pacheco, wait, Garrett started texting you?
No, he's just such a dork, man.
Did you see? Okay, I don't know if you saw it right now, but right now they put the cameras on both girls, right? And Pacheco looks confident, puts her arms up, and Cyborg looks like she knows she's in trouble. Round 5, nice jab for Cyborg. There you go, girl. Here we go.
The best part about this fantasy season is I'm 1-5. Now, my one win is against Garrett, and I know it drives him absolutely nuts.
Yeah, Garrett's Garrett. It's all good. We love Garrett. Like
we love
no one else. Here's the thing.
No,
I know, but no one else can talk shit about Garrett because he's our Garrett. Like we can talk shit about Garrett, but no one else can talk shit about Garrett.
He's 5-1, and I'm his one loss. I love it so much.
You're the eyesore.
Because I know it eats at him.
Yeah.
Because I'm the worst team in the league.
Dude, I have 5 leagues right now. I have too much shit going on with that. I set my lineup and I don't even look at it. I got to do that. I had too much attention with the fantasy shit. Pacheco with the leg kick up in the middle. Cyborg's trying to set up a right hand here.
For it this year. I just didn't have time for it this season.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Cyborg left hand to the body.
At the time of the fantasy draft, what was going on, so.
Right in the middle here is Pacheco. Pacheco's taking charge in as far as like ring control or cage control for sure. Forcing Cyborg backwards, so she's gonna throw something here. Cyborg's waiting for Pacheco to throw something up high with her arms, like a right hook or something, so she can duck it and shoot her, her blast double. But Pacheco's not giving it to her. Pacheco's waiting for Cyborg to throw something. Cyborg overhand right, nothing, but I think she landed at that left though. Cyborg looks fresh. I'm not gonna lie. She didn't look tired.
Because you gotta stop backing up, man.
Yeah, that's a problem.
She lands and she goes back.
I'll tell you what.
These PFL fight kits are sweet though.
Yeah. If Cyborg, with these? Big right hand for Pacheco. Yeah. Cyborg fires back, lands a right hand on her, gets Pacheco to the fence, but Pacheco must have been hurt because she's shooting now. Cyborg's going crazy with her right hand, trying to land it, trying to finish this fight. Pacheco on the back. Sorry, Pacheco back. Cyborg on the back, trying to hang on to the right arm of Cyborg, but Cyborg gets her arm loose and fires away. Pacheco gets to her feet. Oh, she's going out to Cyborg. 1-2. Here we go. 2:20 left in the fight. Leg kick, right hand from Cyborg. Leg kick from Pacheco, right hand from Cyborg off of it. Damn. Dude, Pacheco a bad motherfucker, dude. If she can make 135, damn right, get her to the UFC, but I don't know if she can. Leg kick from Pacheco, Cyborg comes out, throwing up top, but lands nothing. Pacheco has the middle of the cage here. Cyborg on the outside. Do we still have the main event to go? But that one has to be a finish unless Francis makes it a wrestle fight, and then it's over.
No, I think it will be a first 5 minutes knockout. Someone's going to overthrow and get clipped.
I hope so. Because this fight, everyone thought this fight would have been over by now.
Yeah.
Cyborg overhand right, touches air. Coming up on a minute left in this fight. One minute left. Pacheco working leg kicks here. She's not going to try and she really doesn't want to give Cyborg the opening for that blast double she's been landing. Nice job there for Cyborg. 45 seconds. Overhand right, nothing. Pacheco right hand, nothing. Oh, nice left hand for Pacheco. Cyborg tried to duck it. Here we go. Takedown attempt for Cyborg. Gets it. Cyborg on the back. Pacheco rolls through with it. Gets to her back, though, but she's not fast enough to get to her feet. Cyborg landing kicks at the legs. of a downed Pacheco with 20 seconds left in the fight. The ref stands Pacheco up. Cyborg didn't like it. Okay, whatever. Big shots thrown up top from both. Oh, it's going to be hell of a finish. 10 seconds left. Head clash. Push kick from Cyborg. Right hand for Pacheco. Cyborg fires the back, misses everything. Come on, give me something crazy. Nope, that's a fight. All right, who do you think won? Who do you think won, and who do you think is going to get the win?
I think Pacheco won 3-2.
Yeah.
But I could totally see Cyborg getting the decision.
Yeah.
I think because also Don Davis would want to say, "Hey, I've got the greatest female fighter on my roster."
Well, I mean, you can make that case
even though
Pacheco.
Yeah, you could say Pacheco's the best female fighter in the world right now, though. You could argue that.
You could definitely
She's got a win over she's got a win over the only other one that I would consider in that category.
Sure.
Like, I don't know. Like, I really didn't like Shevchenko's last fight, so
no.
I don't feel like Shevchenko's been good since 2021.
No?
I think she's just got a lack of competition.
Right.
That grassroots trilogy is weird, though.
What?
Like, how she gets choked out in the first fight, has a draw in the second one, extremely close, and then dominates the third one.
Yeah. That was wild. I wonder how much of that too is Kayla Harrison already knowing that she was gonna leave.
No, I'm talking about Shevchenko Grasso.
Oh, Shevchenko. I was kind of over Shevchenko because you're right, lack of competition. And now that she's champion, I'm like, I don't care anymore. You're right. For lack of competition, you're absolutely right. All right, I'm gonna mute myself here.
She's fought the same people for the last 5 years.
Yeah, she's gonna start doing it again. All right, I'm gonna mute myself. I'm gonna get a decision in right now.
PFL, gonna PFL.
How the motherfuck? How that? How does that happen? Come on, dude. Okay, was it just me or was the crowd booing their ass off?
Dude, I don't have audio on.
Oh, that's right. Okay. It sounded like to me like they were booing. So Chris Cyborg, split decision victory, 49-46 all around. That's fucking terrible. That's fucking terrible. Seriously, that was fucking terrible.
Dude, I was just watching the clip back because I was going to send it to you.
Yeah. All right, folks. I gotta take a quick break here for a second. I'll be right back. Yeah, so I'll be right back, dude. I'm gonna put in a little screen thing on here, okay? So we'll be back here in a minute. All right. Sorry. Anyway, so that happened. Fucking call me.
A little bit of PFL tomfoolery. How about that?
Yeah, it happens, man.
My AirPods died, so.
Did they?
Oh, damn. Almabayev just dropped Nicola.
Did he? It's funny because right after this, as soon as this fight's over,
Nicola being like a top contender.
Nicolau? Did he drop him or did he knock him out?
No, he dropped him.
Oh, okay. I like Nicolau.
Nicola was a top prospect for a bit, and then he's been on a skid now.
Yeah. Yes. All right. They're priming the main event in Riyadh. For some reason, they have Dan Hardy and Randy Couture and Sean O'Connell on the screen. Just bring the fight, fellas. I hope they don't do the shit that boxing does and just wait and wait, because I guarantee you, no more people are buying the pay-per-view anymore. Whoever bought it already bought it.
Yeah.
All right, but real quick, because I know they're gonna watch.
God, I've got Jake Paul on my screen.
You got Hawani vision.
Yeah, it's been weird. I think I probably would have actually enjoyed this coverage if I had audio on.
Yeah. All right. The main event about to kick off here. Hopefully in a few minutes and not in 30. The shitty part is going to go right into the UFC main card, and that means I'm going to hop off this stream and go to the other one, I think, right away. But while we do that, while we wait for the fight to start, or even get the walkout, so look at Renan Ferreira. Renan Ferreira, 34 years old, out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. I'm not sure. I think he's a Team Nogueira guy. I can't remember.
Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
Yeah, Brazil. 6'8", 85-inch reach, 4-fight win streak. Nuts. It's fucking crazy. But that's why he's heavyweight.
He's a titan.
Last 4 wins in a row. Mateus Sheffield. Yeah. Mateus Sheffield, first round knockout. Mo Green, first round TKO. Dennis Golstav, second round TKO. And that was, I believe that was his $1 million fight. And then knocked the shit out of Ryan Bader at PFL Bellator, which, by the way, I don't know anybody that didn't expect anything different. If you watch Ryan Bader's last few fights, like, you knew one shot would have done it, right? Anyway, Bader gets dropped by the right.
Bader knew.
Huh?
I think even Bader knew he was going to get knocked out.
I don't think Bader wanted to deal with a guy that big. You know what I mean? So maybe it got in his head. But I think Bader should be done.
He's light heavyweight.
Yeah, Bader hasn't fought since February this year when he got knocked out. But I honestly think Bader should be done personally.
Dude, his biggest win is in the most recent years is Czech Congo.
Czech Congo by actual fight, Fedor by name. Twice. Fedor twice.
Forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot I beat old man Fedor.
You know why everyone forgot? Because nobody wanted to see that shit. And that's not a diss towards Ryan Bader. That was just nobody wanted to see that fight and see Fedor get knocked out like that. That was bad. And so coming off the Bader knockout victory or TKO victory in February at PFL versus Bellator, which also happened, I want to say in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. I think, or was that Abu Dhabi?
There's no one in this arena,
dude. That's the wild thing. It's just, I hope Don was
cards don't sell.
I hope. Well, here's the thing. It's not that. This card is not about the tickets in the arena. It's about the pay-per-views. That's what it's for, right?
Yeah, but that's not selling either.
Well, we don't exactly, but we don't know what the numbers are going to be. Like, I'm not really sure what's going on with this. Like, how they're coming out profitable. Like Don Davis, when I said, I think he put out like 175 million or something like that in profits that this year for PFL. And I'm just like, how? And it turns out it's from sponsorships. So it's not like they're selling 175 million in merch or say 175 million tickets.
So he said PFL is a co-leader.
He says a lot of things, dude. He's a salesman, right?
And what was I think the UFC made how much profit so far this year?
I don't know. Too much. So here's the thing. Right. Here's the thing. Like,
they've got Alex Pereira and Jake Paul talking to each other.
Alex Pereira is probably just like, shut up. Because Jake Paul was talking about, I'll fight him. No, you won't. You won't fight Alex Pereira. You know,
beat him in boxing.
Just let it go.
No, Jake Paul's checking his watch. No, I think Alex Pereira's just talking in Portuguese, so no one understands what's going on.
Yeah. He knows some English. He's bullshitting when he says he doesn't speak no English. He speaks some.
Now Foligno's translating, but I'm not listening.
Yeah. Dale Napoleon got to spend pretty much the entire fight with Pereira and his team. That's just so crazy. Yeah. Mind you, Napoleon's out of Connecticut, so he gets to go to that gym whenever.
Yeah. They like him out there too.
Yeah, Napoleon's a good dude.
Yeah.
He's a good guy, so I'm sure he's easily likable and everything. Meanwhile, Rush is doing Rush things. We'll talk about that off air. But I don't know if you've been keeping an eye on his Instagram.
I'm following him on Snapchat, so.
Oh, so you seen his Snapchat up? There you go. I never check his snap ever, but like I think we snap back and forth like once or twice. So it's just because I put videos of my kids up on there. But yeah, is Ronaldo the only celebrity that went? Is Ronaldo the only celebrity or Cristiano the only celebrity that went?
Seems that way.
That's crazy.
It's the only one they ever show.
I think he's the only one that went, dude. I think everyone else is like, nah. And it's just because he's local.
Yeah.
Francis Ngannou in an MMA cage for the first time in fucking forever. All right, so let's go over Francis Ngannou's last few fights here. 17-3 as an MMA fighter. I guess we can get super technical on a 2-fight losing streak, but on a overall, but on a 6-fight win streak in MMA. Wins over Curtis Blaydes, knocked him on the first. Cain Velasquez knocked him on the first. JDS knocked him on the first. Jairzinho Rozenstruik knocked him out in the first. Stipe knocked him out in the second, and then wrestled Cyril Gane to a victory before leaving the UFC and, kind of burning that bridge right to shit. So, all right.
Yeah. 2 minutes tops for this fight.
I hope so. Shit. I like this keys to victory. Francis Ngannou, start patiently. Shut up. No, fire off like a psycho. Let's go.
We want war.
We want action, dude. Let's go. Renan Ferreira, fate and coverage.
It's been all decisions, man. It's been all decisions. Like there's not been a finish on this card.
Bro, if this fight goes decision, Don Davis is jumping off the roof of this place. I'm just kidding, folks. I'm not making that kind of joke. But Don will not be happy. Let's put it that way. Hell, Sheik Turk won't be happy.
No.
But I really don't think it's gonna go 5 rounds. This might go 2, maybe. But I hope you're right. I think they both just come out and throw him crazy hands. It'd be smart for Ferreira to be a little more patient, right? Let Francis maybe see what Francis is about.
Screw that. No.
100%. As far as us goes, 100% go crazy, but
dude, I want like a double knockout. They both throw the right hand at the same time, like in the trailer. They just go.
Yeah, knockout draw.
Perfect.
That wouldn't even be too bad. That'd be like, damn, we need a rematch.
Imagine they do that just every single fight, just 5 seconds, just keep knocking each other out over and over. Pretty sweet.
Francis Ngannou, 16-17 wins or stoppages, 6-fight win streak, fighting out of Las Vegas. Over Extreme Couture with Eric Nixick and that legit crazy team. If I lived in Vegas, that's where I want to train. What was that?
Dude, my friend went. He went to UFC 300 and he did a training session at Extreme Couture, and he's from the UK, right? And we have a group chat. And one of the people we have in it is called Liam.
Yeah.
And he got Sean Strickland to record a video calling Liam a pussy. It was so funny.
Sean Strickland's a fucking character, dude.
Sean Strickland, he just goes, Lewis told me to say this, Liam, I don't know who you are, but you're a fucking pussy.
Oh fuck. All right, Mergliata back in the cage here, wearing the
here we go.
Glasses. Okay.
The thing is, if there's a knockout, you're gonna scream and spoil it for me.
How far back are you?
5 seconds behind you?
Yeah, definitely gonna spoil it for you. Here we go, round 1. Right to the middle. Damn, these motherfuckers are big. Dang, nice calf kick for Francis. Okay.
Actually, we might be on the same time.
Hey, Renan gets right back to him. Let's go. Renan don't give a shit who you are, bro. Francis threw that one, and Renan literally kicked his own leg out of the way, in a way. That's fucking funny. All right, no hands thrown just yet.
Oh, God, this fight's going to be really boring, isn't it?
Stop. Don't do that.
Ronaldo looks miserable in the crowd.
He doesn't know what he's watching. No, he probably does, but I can't tell if he's. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Francis threw a nice little leg kick there from Renan, and Francis tried to make him pay for it up top. Now it's Renan with his back near the cage. Francis shoots, scores a takedown. Francis on top. Open guard for Renan. I take that back. Left leg is over. Right leg is in butterfly position. He's going to look for a sweep here. Francis, now he goes to his right side, and Francis is going to try and posture here and land a crazy shot. Henan's working on getting. Oh, Henan. Hey, Henan flattens Francis out on top for a second.
Can't wait for the Connor video of this.
It's kind of, he's already filming it right now, dude.
Wow. Wow.
This is amazing. Wow. I don't have the volume turned up, but I can't imagine that. If this is what was happening in the States, like the crowd be booing right now.
Or it would be, what's the thing they make? They do this like cooing noise, right?
The what? No, it's like a boo. That's all I do.
No, they do this like noise that wraps around the arena.
Oh.
It's like almost like an owl sound.
Triangle. Hennon's going triangle?
Slam.
Dude, hell yeah. Slam him right now. Pick him up. I don't know what the fuck is going on here.
I know you want to.
Hennon's trying to put his toes in the cage to push off and tighten the choke. Nope. Francis gets out of it. God, you have a Francis knee on your chest. That shit hurts.
You will see Renan wincing.
Huh?
The knee on his chest.
You said you don't see Renan wincing?
You see Renan wincing with the knee on his chest. He's like,
Oh,
oh my God.
well,
This
fucking
260
sucks,
pounds of man right here.
right. Like jiu-jitsu into the one position I fucking hate getting stuck in is if someone goes, oh, Francis going off up top. Francis throwing nasty shots here up top. Hennon's trying to use his legs to get him away. Hennon's covering up, going knees going knee down here.
He's got his back.
Yeah, Francis is on the back. It'd be crazy if Francis goes rear naked choker here.
Yeah,
He doesn't want to. He's throwing shots up top. Do we say the back of the head, dog? Come on now. Oh no, he didn't. That one's back of the head. That's a fight. Is that the fight? That's a fight.
That's back of the head.
Francis
It's
Ngannou.
over. He's out.
Yeah, he's out. Francis Ngannou. It's a good win, but I mean, you tell me if anyone's gonna be impressed by this. So only win on. It's only finish on the pay-per-view. That's crazy.
A little bit of controversy, though, I think.
But I thought there were shots in the back of the head for sure.
Yeah. Is Renan still out, though?
He's still out? Shit. I'm making the graphics.
Away the doctor. Oh, no, he's out. He's out. Kind of.
I was going to say, because I'm making the graphics. I ain't even looking right now.
Francis is crying, though.
What's for, he was fighting for his boy.
God. The hematoma on Renan. Oh, my God.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
Like, massive golf ball on his forehead.
Can you imagine, literally, like the emotions on Francis right now?
Dude. Insane.
This is crazy. Not to shit on Francis at all, because I'm not, okay? That being said, that felt like the most anticlimactic finish.
Yeah. Felt like, I don't want to say staged, but...
No, it's not staged, but, definitely scripted.
Oh, they're all crying.
Yeah. Well, they all know what he's been dealing with. Like, he's...
Yeah.
Like
Nixick and Dewey Cooper are all crying.
Yeah, they've all been in his... They've all been in his, his training camp and his life. So they all know what he's had to go through since losing his son.
Why is Ray Lewis getting involved in the hug?
I don't know. I've seen.
What the hell?
I think Ray was some kind of. I mean, he didn't really do. I don't know what his role was with Francis specifically, but he's been doing PFL stuff all week. But I'm assuming Ray was there to support Francis too. So who knows?
It was a good takedown entry, though.
Great. It was a solid takedown for sure. He's definitely improved his MMA game. Like if he came back to the UFC, I think he'd be. I mean, he's always been a problem. He was always a problem anyway. But I think
I think Tom Aspinall beats him though.
Shut your mouth. Just kidding. I don't know.
What?
Okay, before I had to go get the decision or the time and all that. Tom Aspinall was John Jones. Who would win?
No, don't do this to me.
Yeah, exactly. You think about that, sir.
Tom now.
You fucking kidding me? Y'all give Tom
I need to see,
y'all folklore.
I need to see
Tom
what
right
John
now.
looks like against Stipe. I want to see him go more than 2 minutes.
Oh, John's gonna fuck up Steve. I mean, that's a given.
Oh, he is, but I don't know, man. I think he'll retire after beating Stipe, so it doesn't even matter anyway.
Yeah, if I'm him, I retire. What else is there to do? I think he'll retire and then he'll come back after Tom defends his belt like 3 times. He'd be like, "All right, motherfucker, I'm back. I'm gonna kick your ass." And who knows if John will be able to do it at that point? But still, some of those shots were back of the head for sure. 1, 2, those last 3 were definitely back.
That was back of the head right there, yeah. The KO shots were back of the head.
Yeah. I feel like I can speak for everybody when I say we're just glad it's over. This card. All right, give me a second. I gotta mute myself and get this time down.
Yeah.
All right, Francis Ngannou dedicates the fight to his son Kobe, who passed away unexpectedly, and so he did have a lot of tears in there following the result of the fight and all that. But feel good story for sure. All the feels for that man. You got to feel for a guy like that, and now it's just what's next. And he, like he said it himself a second ago, he goes, what's next? However I feel. If he feels like, however it feels as far as combat sports, he wants to keep going, or he doesn't. It just kind of depends. So anyway, all right, event's over. I'm gonna switch over to UFC here in a couple minutes. Real quick, 0 to 10 or 1 to 10. What do you give this pay-per-view?
Sorry?
What do you rate this pay-per-view? 1 to 10. 10 being the best.
6.
I go with that.
Pacheco Cyborg saved it.
Yeah.
Because the other fights weren't great. Dude,
Yeah.
Pineda and Elkins are going to war, though. There's
Yeah.
blood, pouring onto the canvas.
On that note, folks, we're about to switch over to the UFC here. We'll be right back. I'll send you the link for that one, too, on email. All right. Appreciate you guys joining us. We'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya. Oh, hold up. Oh, here it is.